Roofing is a locally owned company based in Farmington, Arkansas. David Roofing has been in business for 23 years and they specialize in residential roofing, insurance claims, and storm damage repairs. David Roofing is licensed and insured. They have an A-plus rating from the Better Business Bureau with no complaints. Contact David Roofing today at 479-846-2113 or look them up online at www.davidroofinginc.com.
Out of 3 million people in Arkansas, 55% do not attend church on a weekly basis. We value the Word of God in our services. We strive to present it in a practical and engaging way. This is a place where you can belong even before you believe. We will accept you as you are, but we will give you the practical steps to encourage and develop you on your pathway to Christ. We are here for you every step of the way. We'll save a seat for you.
To buy a new recliner, a sofa, or maybe you need a box springs and mattress. Well, look no further than Harton Furniture in Prairie Grove. Terry Harton works hard to keep his showroom fully stocked, so if you pick something out, you can go home with it right then. But also, custom orders are no problem. If there's something you want, he can have it in just a few days. With over 20 years in the furniture business, great customer service, and excellent prices, Harton Furniture is the place for you. Located on Highway 62 between Farmington and Prairie Grove. Come by Harton Furniture, he'll treat you right. Harton Furniture is a proud supporter of Prairie Grove Tiger Athletics.
Zing Broadband is a proud sponsor of area schools and is excited to offer incredible fast internet speeds. Our students can focus on what really matters, knowing that Zing Broadband can keep up with them. We recognize the hard work and dedication of our students and athletes, and we've built a network to deliver their demand. Zing Broadband proudly serves our local communities and supports all their endeavors.
Auto and Farm Supply is an independently owned and operated CarQuest Auto Parts store, a family-owned mom-and-pop business that's been servicing this community since 1983. They can source auto parts from CarQuest and Advanced Auto Warehouses, receiving shipments 5 nights a week. For all your auto parts needs, or if you just want to come down and drink some coffee with the old guys, come see Larry and Karen and the dog Rosie at 119 East Buchanan Street, historic downtown Prairie Grove.
Roofing is a locally owned company based in Farmington, Arkansas. David Roofing has been in business for 23 years and they specialize in residential roofing, insurance claims, and storm damage repairs. David Roofing is licensed and insured. They have an A-plus rating from the Better Business Bureau with no complaints. Contact David Roofing today at 479-846-2113 or look them up online at www.davidroofinginc.com.
Zing Broadband is a proud sponsor of area schools and is excited to offer incredible fast internet speeds. Our students can focus on what really matters, knowing that Zing Broadband can keep up with them. We recognize the hard work and dedication of our students and athletes, and we've built a network to deliver their demand. Zing Broadband proudly serves our local communities and supports all their endeavors.
Is a locally owned company based in Farmington, Arkansas. David Roofing has been in business for 23 years, and they specialize in residential roofing, insurance claims, and storm damage repairs. David Roofing is licensed and insured. They have an A-plus rating from the Better Business Bureau with no complaints. Contact David Roofing today at 479-846-2113 or look them up online at www.davidroofinginc.com.
Zing Broadband is a proud sponsor of area schools and is excited to offer incredible fast internet speeds. Our students can focus on what really matters, knowing that Zing Broadband can keep up with them. We recognize the hard work and dedication of our students and athletes, and we've built a network to deliver their demand. Zing Broadband proudly serves our local communities and supports all their endeavors.
You are looking live at Blackhawk Stadium here in Pea Ridge, Arkansas. Tonight's 4A1 contest between our Prairie Grove Tigers and the Pea Ridge Blackhawks. I'm Lynn Gregson and Ryan Cook. Ryan, these are two teams that usually are up around the top, and the game usually has implications, and it does again this year. The records coming in just doesn't look like they did, 2 or 3 years ago. For back-to-back years, both teams came in undefeated. This time, both had a very tough beginning of not the preseason, pre-conference. Pea Ridge is 3-0 in conference, so they've done well. They're 3-3 now. Prairie Grove 2-1.
Really call it like it is. It's a battle for second place as we stand now. Now, Gentry's also right there at 2-1 with us. Pea Ridge is 3-0 right now. But if we were to win and they were to lose tonight, we both stand at 3-1. We'd have the tiebreaker for second place.
And they got Shiloh down the road.
So we control our destiny. Now, you got to win, though.
Yeah, you got to win. And the implication of this is playoff time, because what happens is we will be matched up in the second and third seed out of our conference will be matched up from if the second will be against the 4th seed from the 4A2, and the third seed will be against the 3rd seed from the 4A2. So you're going to be playing against the same conference. So I don't know how much difference that'll be, but it's the next round. If you're the 3rd seed, you get the one from 7A. It's over. It's
not 7A. It's 7-4A.
Yeah, that's
but that is the toughest conference probably in the whole state of Arkansas.
Yeah. So that's that's done. But on the flip side, if you don't, you'll get the second from the 4A2 again. So we match up against that on a lot of just the way the brackets fell this year.
Right.
So that's the implications of this game. We come in limping a little bit, Ryan.
We do. One, injuries. When you talk about limping, definitely.
That's what exactly I'm talking
because
about.
we got Foster Lehman back tonight from concussion protocol. He's been out for 2 or 3 games, but you lose Cade Grant, and so we get half of our starting backfield in, and then we lose another half, so not at full strength back there. You also have Harger, who's a little dinged up, but then you have your number 1 offensive lineman, I think most would agree, and he's out this week with a torn meniscus. Hayden Black had that weird kind of non-contact injury last week where he takes off limping, and we thought, that could be the big one. Luckily, it's not the big one. It's a meniscus, but still, those are something that without surgery usually become pretty problemsome. We still have several boots and several crutches. I was watching last year's game, and we kind of said the same thing, though. At this point in the season, both teams are going to have some injuries. Both teams are going to have some issues going in. And so same thing plays true again this year.
Well, it's really interesting. I was looking at the history. This is something that there's a chance for Pea Ridge tonight to do something they hadn't done since 1990, and that's beat Prairie Grove 3 years in a row.
Oh, wow.
So that's been a long time. Of course, we didn't play each other for a while.
Yeah.
We started playing each other again in 2008, and since that time, Prairie Grove's gone 8-3, but Pea Ridge has won the last 2. And the last time we were here, I was actually
gone.
I was gone. But I remember watching it from another football stadium, and I think it was probably on this end of the field. We fumbled just a little bit there, and
well,
fell short.
Also, the other part that really killed us was at halftime we miscalculate time, miscalculate what we got going on, and don't score from like the 8 going into halftime. And then we fumble driving. Jet Johnson fumbles on a carry.
You called him out.
Sorry, dude. Hey, yeah, I mean, it's not his fault. We should have been ahead anyways. Don't put him in that situation. But he's just trying to fight for the first down and just fumbles. You know, we had one of those mistake-prone games that time. We gave away opportunity after opportunity, and it was just really unfortunate. Last year, similar situation. Pea Ridge comes down to Prairie Grove, and it's one of those deals where we let them score first in 3 plays. They drive the whole field. It's looking ugly. We come back and score. We pretty much go into halftime tied up, looking like a ball game. We let them come out. I think we were down 7. We come out in the second half. We score first, get it like 22-22, and then the wheels kind of come off, and we let them go down and score, and we just don't sustain anything. We don't stop them when we have to stop them. You know, a lot of the 3rd and longs, they keep completing, and we joked about it all night long. 3rd and long, because we'd seen it with Shiloh. And I said, man, I hope this joke finally wears out because I'm getting tired of hearing it already. It's been 1 week. Well, Pea Ridge did the same thing. We couldn't get them off the field. We had a chance, but we couldn't. We ended up losing by, I think, 10, but we had a chance. We stopped them a couple times, but we never could take advantage of all the opportunities that we had. We even got on the 10-yard line one time and got a stop and got a turnover, and then we ended up fumbling a punt and give them the ball at the 10 so they can go score. I mean, we just didn't play clean football, and that's 2 years in a row that you kind of get that situation where missed opportunities and not playing clean football costs you a chance. A little time management, a little clock management, and you cost yourselves a chance for victory. And Pea Ridge is not a team that you can do that against.
Yeah, and you know, a lot of people kind of come in. I've even heard well, this is a loss, but when you look at, we've got 2 common opponents so far this year, Farmington,
right.
And but Farmington beat us both by a very similar score, and we both played Gravette, and we both beat Gravette by a very similar score. So I think the teams are much more evenly matched than maybe some of the hometown folks are perceiving.
Right.
I think we got a real shot tonight, and I've thought that out along.
I think the difference when you look at Pea Ridge is the size.
Yeah.
They got a lot of players, and they got a lot of guys over that 200-pound mark that they're going to run it down our throats. They're going to get in the power, and then every once in a while they're going to sneak a quarterback out, and that's what killed us last year. Man, we'd get them held up pretty good on the run, and then the quarterback would go for 60. And so they didn't throw much. I don't think they're going to throw a ton this year, even though if I was playing against us, I would throw like crazy because we can't stop a soul, especially on 3rd and long, especially with the pass. That's something that's been needing to be addressed for a couple of years now. We don't have the pass defense we used to have. A lot of it is we don't have the pressure on the quarterback we used to have either. But I don't know. It's one of those deals where
we also don't have the dudes we used to have.
We don't have the dudes we used to have. But again, if you've
kidding.
got some guys that if you can get some pressure on the quarterback and rush a play, there's a little bit of a difference. These guys in the back end are just getting torched, though. I don't even know if pressure would matter sometimes. So we got to fix that. We got guys that can score. We got guys that can block. We have an offensive system that can keep us in any game, really, that's not a shootout. And so we have the ability, but our defense hasn't played their part yet this year.
Well, I'm
starting
to wonder if they're going to get a delay of game penalty because we're late starting the game. It's after 7 o'clock already. It's 7:02. They've been having all kind of awards and Hall of Fames and all this other stuff out here.
Our captains are at midfield waiting.
Yeah, I mean, I'm starting to wonder.
Zoom in there. Let's take a look at our captains so I don't have to see that Black Hawk. If you look across, that's number 19. That's David Hall. You got number 35, Jared Harger. You got number 22, Marshall Montgomery. And you got number 15, Cordell Wetzel. So a couple starters out there, seniors, and guys who, I mean, especially Wetzel on the outside is huge when it comes to making that second-level tackle. But then you got Harger and Hall, inside linebacker and outside linebacker. That's big time. We're not even talking about their offensive responsibilities, any of those guys. I'm talking purely defense here. You're talking about 3 or 4 guys that if they have big games, we make a difference. If they don't have big games on defense and get some turnovers and stop some guys that are getting past that line to that second level, we're going to be hurt.
I think that's a key tonight is to have some stops and to get off the field and have some ball control tonight. You know, you were talking about Cade Grant missing tonight, and you and I talked about this on the phone call this week, and we're gonna miss him on offense. Don't get me wrong, but I think we're gonna miss him more defensively tonight because he's been playing very well on the defensive side, and of course we're gonna miss Hayden on both sides of the ball. But I think we got guys that can step up. This is where when you got a guy down, who's next man up? This is where you step up. And
well, the ironic thing, next man up on defense for cornerback, he's out. He's sick. He's been sick for 2 weeks, not holding anything down food-wise. So, again, next man up, but now you're the third man. So it gets tough, and we lost another lineman, backup lineman last week to a torn ACL. So it's one of those deals where, all right, who's the next guy? And so it's going to be tough. We'll be all right. I think we got a lot of fight in us, but still it's going to be tough.
Well, I'm just looking across the way right now, Ryan. It just doesn't like we got a guys out tonight.
We do. We just don't have a ton of people anymore.
Look at this. 2, 4, 5, 9, 10. Man, do we even have 30 guys dressed out tonight?
I don't count as fast.
4, 5,
I got
6,
36.
7, 8. Yeah, that's out. Yeah.
That's small, though, because we're one of the biggest teams in the 4A as far as town population. We dress 36. Pea Ridge is the biggest town in the 4A population. And how many players they got?
Yep. Let's see. Philip Brown and Braden Ralph.
Number 19, David Hall.
Adam Trammell and Peyton Losey are the captains for Pea Ridge. We had already mentioned Hall, Harger, Montgomery.
Number 61 is Philip Brown.
And and Wetzel are our captains tonight. Ryan, you mentioned something about Pea Ridge. This is the last time that we're going to play them in the 4A.
Right.
They move up next year. So if we go 3 down to them, we're not playing them again probably for a few years, unless we play them in a preseason or a pre-conference
we
game.
might do one of those deals like we did with Farmington there the first couple of years, and then we finally got them back on the schedule. But yeah, I could easily see that rather than driving to Clarksville, or Dardanelle or Pottsville.
Yeah, it may be, but we will. Heck, it's almost as close down there. It's about an hour and 15, hour and 20 down there, and it's almost an hour here. So, but
traffic's a little easier going south too. To be honest with you.
Well, let's see. They're about to. Man, we're getting a late start tonight. Looks like Pea Ridge has got it, and they're going to receive the ball to start the game, and that's the way we'll start.
They're going to want to control the ball and drive the field. Hopefully, we get a couple stops. They make a mistake somewhere in there, and they got to punt the ball to us, and we can see what we can do. The bad thing would be we let them drive and just kind of kill the mojo and gain it all.
I'll tell you, I think a key for us is we can't, when we get down, you just see the heads drop.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll tell you, the one game, our best game so far we've played this year has been the Gravett game. I mean, we stopped them on that first drive on the turnover, and we look like a totally different team.
Right.
When a team takes it, drives it, and then we don't respond, it's like our heads just drop. We got it, that's where your leadership has to come in and say, hey, guys, we got a lot of football still to play tonight.
There's just some mental toughness there that's going to have to be there that we used to have. I don't think we have it quite as much anymore. I hope we redevelop it. You are going to hear the loudspeaker for Pea Ridge quite a bit. We're outside tonight, and we're right underneath the speaker for the whole, north half of their stands. And so it's blaring right now.
Well, Ryan, throughout the conference tonight, this is the game in the conference because Shiloh's at Gentry. We expect Shiloh to take that. And then Green Forest at Lincoln. I expect Lincoln to take that. And the other game, Berryville at Gravett. That might be a little bit game, although I think Gravett's got the better team. So this is the game in the conference tonight, and it's going to kind of set, the
pecking
playoffs.
order.
Well, here come I wish that was the Pea Ridge guys we were playing tonight.
That's the kids I lost to last Saturday. So I do love that their Pee Wee team comes out, does a little hype dance for them. It's pretty cool. Those kids have something to look forward to.
Well, to me, that's good because what happens there is your little guys do look forward to it, and they probably run the same system like we do, but that's a good thing for those little guys out there to get out there and be a part of that.
And Pea Ridge starts their Pee Wee football program in second grade. So by the time they get to our actual Pee Wee that we're in, they've already been playing 2-3 years. They're a good little program. Now it starts evening out once you get to about 6th, 7th grade because the experience factor starts leveling out. But They got a big program up here, but they got like 3 teams. For second and third grade, we barely filled a third grade team and a fourth grade team. We're using third graders.
I'm not a psychologist, but one of the things I've noticed over the years is the sports they start playing the earliest is the ones they quit first.
I hope that's true.
It's one of those things where you watch, a lot of them start playing soccer when they're little. By the time they get 8 or 9, 10 years old, they quit. The ones they play when they get later, they tend to play longer.
Gotcha. I believe you got more experience than I do on that one.
Prairie Grove getting ready to kick off.
Peyton Higgins will be the kickoff man. Looking in the huddle, I see Keandre and Marshall Montgomery.
Yeah, we're outside. This is
onside,
and
they filled it.
Yeah, they got it. Well, Pea Ridge filled. I didn't see who got it.
Number 39, the captain, Alan Trammell, on the recovery.
Well, Pea Ridge is going to start off in excellent field position right at the midfield stripe.
So give me your thoughts there. Is that saying we couldn't stop you anyway, so we'll try the onside, or is that just thinking we're going to catch you off guard?
I think it's more of, hey, we kick off, they're going to run it back to the 35 or 40 anyway.
Okay.
Why not take a shot and see if you can get it?
All right, I like that. That's not as bad.
1st and 10 for Pea Ridge. They give.
There's their power set. That's number 2 for Pea Ridge. He's still going.
That's Beard.
We finally get him down. Looks like 25, Keandre Hobbs on the stop.
Hobbs on the tackle.
Cobbs. That's what that guy said. Cobbs on the tackle.
Yeah.
Keandre Hobbs.
Yeah, I think he just combined it. Well, Beard gets 10 yards on the carry. It's going to be 1st down and 10, and it looks like they don't have it set right. Yeah, they're trying. They can't get the 10-yard marker right. And the give.
Oh no, he kept it that time.
You know what though? That should. They're gonna. He's gonna get knocked out. They never set the. They never set
right.
the 10-yard marker down that time. I'm surprised they even let it. That shouldn't. I mean,
it's not allowed. It didn't change what happened on the field, but you're right. It's not allowed. He steps out of bounds, though, and so it's going to be 1st and 10 for Pea Ridge at the 19.
Yeah, and they got 31 yards on 2 carries.
What I tell you they do? They'd pound it inside in the power, and then the quarterback would sneak out and take it to the house.
Well, they're down, like I said, 31 yards, 2 plays. They're already at the Prairie Grove 19. And a give again to Beard. He's just right up the middle. And he's going to get about 8 yards.
Beard with the carry for Pea Ridge.
Oh, my goodness.
Hall leading the tacklers there for Prairie Grove. He's just going to be, well, I'm going to say he got 9 yards, so 2nd and 1.
Looks like Cade Horn getting the start at defensive tackle today, or defensive end, along with Medina at tackle and Cottle. A little bit of a change with Black being out.
And Beard, oh, nice play there. That's Laird.
Good job by number 10, inside linebacker, Knox Laird.
Laird gets him down, but not before. It's a 1st and goal now at the 7-yard line of the Tigers.
Now, what we did here last year is we actually did stop them, and they kicked a field goal. They had a really good field goal kicker, if you remember right. I don't know if he's still here. That was Reyes, I think.
And touchdown.
Nope. Touchdown, Blackhawks.
And the Blackhawks go.
Busey to number 88, Braden Ralph.
Little Busey to Ralph. It's a touchdown for the Blackhawks, and in 1 minute.
Sounds like an upset stomach.
It does. 1 minute, 27 seconds. They go 50 yards. Blackhawks quick lead, 6-0.
And I don't think if we'd have kicked it deep, it would have mattered on that.
No, they were just running just straight at us. Extra point on the way. And it is good. Reyes.
One after by number 19, Carlos Reyes.
Well, 10:33 to go in the first. Pea Ridge 7-0.
Buy a new recliner, a sofa, or maybe you need a box springs and mattress. Well, look no further than Harton Furniture in Prairie Grove. Terry Harton works hard to keep his showroom fully stocked, so if you pick something out, you can go home with it right then. But also, custom orders are no problem. If there's something you want, he can have it in just a few days. With over 20 years in the furniture business, great customer service, and excellent prices, Harton Furniture is the place for you. Located on Highway 62 between Farmington and Prairie Grove. Come by Harton Furniture. He'll treat you right. Harton Furniture is a proud supporter of Prairie Grove Tiger Athletics.
Well, we're back. Pea Ridge, quick drive, 50 yards, 5 plays. They lead 7-0. Prairie Grove, I think, is a critical drive for us because the way they did, if they were to, were to stop us and score again, it could be a long night for the Tigers, especially with the injuries we have. So hopefully our offense will put it together here as Reyes gets ready to kick.
Keandre back deep for the Tigers.
And it's going to not make it back. It's going to be fielded. And
that's Beeson. He is in tonight. I'm surprised he's playing. He's been sick. He hasn't been able to practice much at all.
Well, Beeson gets it up to close to the 30-yard. They're going to spot it on the 30. So the Tigers have it 1st and 10, ball there on 30. And I think this is a very critical drive. I know it's early in the game, but the way they just moved it at ease, they only had one play that wasn't a first down or touchdown.
Ouch.
I mean, they had three that went for more than 10, and then they had the 7-yard touchdown, and they had one, and the one that didn't get a first down missed it by a yard. No, I take that back. Laird did catch the guy for the 3 or 4, but it was a first down.
Graham will be starting at tight end tonight. Redfern a little nicked up too with an ankle. Foster Lehman at fullback. Harger at halfback. Gibbs is to Harger.
And Harger's got the corner. And look at Harger go. He's at the 50, 40, down to the 32-yard line. Hey!
Nice. That's what you want on first down. We're hoping for 4 or 5 yards. Instead, we're going to take it about 50 yards. And that's, I say 50, 30, 45 yards. And that's a big momentum shift for us.
Yeah, actually 38 yards on that carry, and the Tigers are in Black Hawk territory at the 32.
You had time to count.
I waited.
I smell an inside the tackle run now.
I do too with Foster Lehman. That's where it goes. Foster Lehman on his feet. Give him 6. First carry of the night. Foster Lehman's in the end zone.
First carry in 2 or 3 weeks for Foster, and look at him go.
Give him 6. It's just right there. And we're going to have an instant replay or not? There you go.
32 yards out. Breaks 1 tackle to the house.
So Tigers 2 plays, 70 yards. And if Higgins can put it through the uprights, we'll be tied up at 7. We're just 2 minutes and 1 second into this game. I started to say it hadn't been a pass, but they scored on a pass, actually. Extra point on the way. It's a little bit of a high snap. It's up. It is good. And with 9:59 to go in the first, Tigers have tied it up, all up at 7.
Surprise, surprise, surprise.
For the Tigers, Peyton Higgins.
Well, we're back. Tigers getting ready to kick. Higgins, we're going to try an onside again.
Can you believe what happened just now? 2 plays?
2 plays, 70 yards. I'll take it.
Dude, I am impressed. I love it.
Well, the run by Foster right there was just, I mean, I don't even know if he got touched. This time we kick it deep.
We need to compliment the offensive line on both of those plays.
Oh, absolutely. Uh-oh. Onside kick it. Might as well. Hunter Raines gets it out over the 40. That was a good kick off that time by
If you remember
Higgins.
right, Hunter Rain, wasn't that the guy that played quarterback last year because there was a suspension? Their starting quarterback was out. He was the starting quarterback
I think
last
you're right.
year. And he torched us with some runs.
Well, I want to recognize our staff tonight. Cade Graham, he's producing. Dylan Moore on the camera. Kyle McCarver on the scoreboard. Miles Eubanks, our director. Ryan Cook, I'm Lynn Gregson. 1st and 10. Again, a give to Beard. Beard is going to get 10, and it's going to be a first down.
It's going to be.
No, it's short because he had to get
just a hair short. But still, it's a 10-yard carry.
Let's see where they spot it. It's going to be 2nd and very short. Our sponsors,
nope,
PG
it's a first down.
Oh, went in and gave it to him. Sponsors PG Telco, Prairie Grove Christian Church, Kimball Mechanical Systems, Hutchins Construction, Prairie Grove Auto CarQuest, Harton's Furniture, David's Roofing. They are our sponsor of halftime and the player of the game, and Faithful Auto.
I love that we have access kind of right here to the sideline. Quick pass.
Wow, just a little quick slant completed, and that's Hunter again.
10 yards. So the defensive coordinator is under the tent on the sideline with the defense, and he goes, guys, have we not talked about this all week? Really? Have we not? I can hear every word he's saying.
Well, they're all under the tent. The thing that's impressive, they're all under the tent, and they don't have.
And they still have guys on the sideline.
Yeah. Well, there's Beard right. They are just slashing us right up the middle.
Landon Simrad on the tackle along with David Hall.
Beard.
Simrad, sophomore, that's a big help coming in at safety.
Wow.
First down, Blackhawks.
Boy, the Blackhawks are already down to the Prairie Grove 26. These teams are
10 yards of play, man.
These teams just running all over each other. First and 10. And I said at the beginning, before the game, that we're going to have some stops tonight. Good grief.
Maybe an interception. Here's a pass.
And pass over the head.
Oh! Right there. I queued it up. I set you up, Higgins.
Man, if Jaden Higgins catches that.
Jaden's little brother, Peyton.
No one.
Oh, he was gone.
No one was near him.
He was gone. We got two sophomores starting tonight in the backfield with Simrad and
Who was
Higgins.
That's Peyton.
Oh,
it's Peyton. I said,
his little brother.
Oh, I'm sorry. My fault. Man, if he catches that, he's gone. And there is the give, quarterback keeper.
Landon's got a hold of him but can't get him down.
Oh.
Good job. Ooh. Good job with the pursuit from the rest of the guys. Replay that, Josie. You see that fake right there, and we just crashed on it because they're killing us with it. Simrad does a good job of getting out there and getting on the quarterback. He just needs help. Here comes the cavalry, and they're going to get him down, but it's a first down.
They get him down, but he gets 10 yards. Good night. I'm still going back to the huge missed opportunity on that.
That was a stop, and it fell right in your hands. Oh. I mean, yes, there was a little bit of effort there, but dang. Pistol formation, the give to Baird.
Man. Beard just going right at us.
Well, but they got look at their linemen. If you look at their linemen, they're all over 250, and they just get behind them and run. And we run a 3-4, so we've got 3 guys taking on 5 right there, and then we're hoping a linebacker gets free. And they're saying we're going to block your first 3, and then we're going to push you through the linebackers. So go ahead, you keep running that.
Second down and 5, ball inside the Prairie Grove 10. And another give, and this time they get him. Pretty good stop that time.
Trying to look, that's Harger.
Harger's one of them. There's some other guys at the bottom of the pile. Hall's also in there.
Cottle looked like he was over there.
So maybe a gain of a yard. It'll be second. Well, not much anything there. Second or third down and 5. And can the Tigers, is this the first third down play they've had? I believe it is. Back to pass, throws.
No way.
Oh, my gosh.
Replay that one, Josie. I think it bounced off Wetzel.
There it is, and it just thrown. It just went off his foot. Wow.
Oh, 2 big opportunities right there. One, the dropped interception. The second one, we dived for it. I'm not for sure why. I don't know if he fell. I wasn't watching him. But at the end, he kicks it up in the air for a touchdown.
Reyes for the extra point. It's on the way, and it is good. 7:17 to go. We almost right there because, you know what? If he doesn't kick it, they're going to kick a field goal.
Right.
But instead, they get
a touchdown. Or if we pick it, we score.
Yeah. Well, that's it. 7:17 in the first quarter. Blackhawks lead 14-7.
Buy a new recliner, a sofa, or maybe you need a box springs and mattress. Well, look no further than Harton Furniture in Prairie Grove. Terry Harton works hard to keep his showroom fully stocked, so if you pick something out, you can go home with it right then. But also, custom orders are no problem. You want, he can have it in just a few days. With over 20 years in the furniture business, great customer service, and excellent prices, Harton Furniture is the place for you. Located on Highway 62 between Farmington and Prairie Grove. Come by Harton Furniture. He'll treat you right. Harton Furniture is a proud supporter of Prairie Grove Tiger Athletics.
Reyes getting ready to kick for the Blackhawks. We have Keandre deep. I don't be surprised if he kicks it that deep, although Reyes has got a pretty good leg. Two good kickers in this game. And this one's going to go over Montgomery's head, and it's going to go out of bounds. So Tigers will get it 1st and 10 at the 35.
Oh, ref's got the pink flag out tonight. Must be, I see a lot of cheerleaders. They got pink too. We will start at the
35.
35, I thought.
Yeah, they're going to get it out there eventually. Well, we get a little bit better starting field position, 5 yards versus last time, but we only needed 2 plays. Well, if we could
emulate that. Hey, I don't care if you double the amount of plays or triple it, if we can still just get the same outcome. Jackson Sorters will split out to this near side. He'll be at split in.
You're right, though, Ryan. The line did an excellent job on those 2 plays last time. And Harger just, bam, around the corner.
2 set. Wetzel will come out and join Sorters. Quick cadence. Keandre Hobbs on a 27 read right there for about 3 yards on 1st down.
He gets it up to the 39-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 6 for the Tigers.
They kind of gave him a little bit more than what he got, I think.
Yeah, I did too. We got a good spot.
Last year we made fun of the refs quite a bit because they didn't know what was going on as far as just spotting the ball.
2nd down 6 for the Tigers, 6:45 to go in the 1st quarter. Lots of offense so far. I don't know if either defense has showed up yet. Almost an I formation. There's Harger. Whoa. Well, I say that, and their defense decided to make me quiet because they stopped him for a yard gain.
They said eat some Blackhawk or Crow, either one. They look about the same.
3rd down and 5.
3rd down and 5. I smell a 31 sweep. I'm sure Pea Ridge knows that, though. So the only other thing you kind of run with that a lot is the waggle. That's typically our 3rd down and short play is going to be the sweep waggle look because you got to know which one to guard. And so sometimes they're going to guess wrong, but let's see what they got.
Well, 14's cheating up looking for it. And there's the give. Keandre, he's not going to get it. He's going to get 3 yards, though. This is the way the offense are going, I think he's still got a punt here, but
I do too.
But don't be surprised.
He's not.
3rd down or 4th down and 2, and I guess
4th and 2 coming up.
If it was 4th and 4, you would punt. 4th and 2, I can see it now. I want Bo Foster Lehman in. That's who I want in. I want him when he's running hard. The problem is he ready to run hard yet? We don't know. We saw him take it to the house. But
I think 32 yards was pretty darn good. There is the sweep. He's got to get upfield. He's got the corner. He's got the 30, 40, 30. Give him 6. Hey, Jared Harger.
How many plays? How many plays on that one?
Well, that was 4 plays, 65 yards.
I said I'd take it. They could double the amount as long as we got the same outcome, and we do.
Well, 5:08 to go in the 1st quarter. It's 14-13.
I did not expect this kind of game, I'll just be honest with you. I mean, both of us do struggle with our defense a little bit, and both of us have good offenses, but I thought it'd be a battle, not a score fest.
Score fest nowadays in high school football consists of a 2-spread offense just throwing it all over the place. We don't have that tonight. Almost blocked that time, but Higgins gets it through. And with 5:08 to go, we're all tied up at 14. Back after this.
Show out of 3 million people in Arkansas, 55% do not attend church on a weekly basis. We value the Word of God in our services. We strive to present it in a practical and engaging way. This is a place where you can belong even before you believe. We will accept you as you are, but we will give you the practical steps to encourage and develop you on your pathway to Christ. We are here for you every step of the way. We'll save a seat for you.
Okay, we're back with you. All tied up at 14, 5:08. And Pea Ridge looking for a guy to come out. It's one of the captains.
Well, he was under the tent getting yelled at.
Number 2 is Samuel Beard. Number 11, Hunter Raines. And number 19,
When the team you're
Carlos
playing
Reyes.
already has 200 yards rushing pretty much,
Number
you
11,
know, is that what, 160?
Well, we got, let's see,
Tigers.
we got 135 because we
Yeah.
we got
You're going to be under the tent getting yelled at.
They don't have as many yards because they started at the 50 and the 41. They don't even have 100 yards yet because they.
Outcome's the same though.
Yeah, it's all tied
tied
up.
for
Yeah,
14-14.
Well, who's going to be who's going to be the first? We usually say who's going to be the first to score. We're going to say who's going to be the first to stop somebody.
That's Ryan back there.
Raines, isn't it?
Rain.
And Raines right back where he went last time.
John
On the
King
return, number 11,
is the
Hunter
second
Raines.
guy there. First guy there, I think, is Cottle.
66 on the tackle. That's Kirk.
They say it was 66, Alex Keurig. I'm not for sure if it was. It looked like 61 and 67.
Well, we kicked it. Higgins kicked it deep, right, about inside the 10 again, but they're going to start 1st and 10 at their own 44. So their starting position has been the 50, the 41, and the 44.
So the onside didn't really matter.
No, might as well go for it. And now just a straight quarterback keeper. He's got the first down, and he is going to score.
Oh, Wetzel.
He's going to score. There we go.
Number 4, Tate Busey.
Wetzel right there, just a bad angle. He's got to get off his block and get out there a little faster, and then the quarterback just separated, and you can see it right there.
One play, 59 yards.
Oh, my gosh.
Is
there a mercy rule if they both score 35 in the first quarter?
No.
Is there some kind of rule?
No.
This game could take all night long. We started late.
We started 7 minutes late, 8 minutes late.
And the clock stops every 30 seconds for a score. Thank goodness there's not a TV timeout. Oh, wait, there is.
We'll be back after this. The Hawks up 21-14.
Auto and Farm Supply is an independently owned and operated CarQuest Auto Parts store, a family-owned mom-and-pop business that's been servicing this community since 1983. They can source auto parts from CarQuest and Advanced Auto Warehouses, receiving shipments 5 nights a week. For all your auto parts needs, or if you just want to come down and drink some coffee with the old guys, come see Larry and Karen and the dog Rosie at 119 East Buchanan Street, historic downtown Prairie Grove.
4:49 to go here in the first quarter. Pea Ridge leads Prairie Grove 21-14. They've had 3 possessions, 3 touchdowns. We've had 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns. We're about to receive again as Reyes gets ready to kick.
And like you said, we're trying to see which team doesn't score first.
You can't even get a slow drive on this. I mean,
we're not even out of the first quarter.
That Beeson again?
I think so.
Beeson, he's got he's going to get dropped at the 25.
Beeson on the return.
We got a little bit more time in possession, and we got a little bit more yardage just because we started at the 25 to the 35, and they start at the 40 to the 50.
Yeah. Well, we're going to start at our 26 this time. And I'm trying to keep up with this because it's easy to keep up with the yardage.
Oh, my goodness. Weirder things have happened, but it's weird.
That tackle on that kickoff was made by Trammell, one of the captains.
Keandre will come out wide this time.
So that means Foster Lehman and
shotgun.
Well, I say that. No, it's Zeke Laird, straight keeper. Oh, my goodness.
Is that his brother out there?
Oh, my
look
goodness.
Like his brother a little bit?
They did a quarterback keeper, so we could do one too, I guess.
Zeke, Knox doesn't have quite the wheels that their quarterback does. But we also said that about Zeke, and you remember at Shiloh, he took one to the house, and I thought, what did I just see?
Well, Zeke gets 9 yards. I'll take 9 yards.
Zeke, Knox.
Whatever
that Laird kid is.
2nd down and a yard to go.
Landry, someone said Landry.
And now Zeke back to pass.
Oh, he's got him open.
He's got him.
Oh, man, he's so fast, too, that one would have been to the house.
He just had to lead him a little bit.
Replay that one. We suck him in with the run fake. Play action pass there.
Oh, if he leads him, he just had to stop for just a bit.
I'm sure Laird right there is like, don't overthrow him, don't overthrow him.
And you know what? We got good yardage there. First down and 10 for the Tigers at the Blackhawk 40. And I think, you know, the Blackhawk coach was down here just ripping on the defense earlier. I know he didn't say, hey, by the way, they're going to throw the ball once.
No. That's not what you're thinking playing us right now.
First and 10 for the Tigers in Blackhawk territory at the 40 in motion. And there is Foster Lehman. No. What? I said no. He's still on his feet. That's probably the longest 2 yards.
Number 33 on the carry. That's Lehman.
Nice run that time. Hard run by Lehman.
Actually got 1 yard.
Second and 9.
Well, that just took his average from 32 to 16. Second down and 9 for the Tigers. 3:10 to go in the first quarter.
Keandre in at split end once again. Foster and Harger in the backfield. Wetzel at wing back. Gunther at tight end. Base formation. Knox under center.
And it's going to be a give to Harger. And they're waiting for him this time, but he's on his feet. And he's going to get maybe no gain on this play. So
you notice that time the guards didn't quite get out like they have been, and the tackles weren't there. Our guards actually kind of got pushed back into the backfield. So they're making the stop.
Yeah, they were waiting for it that time. Well, we're going to go for it either way. So we got 2 downs. You want to make this 4th and manageable if you don't pick up the first down here. You don't want to throw some, just throw the ball to throw it and get an incomplete pass. So I don't think we have to. I'm not saying not to throw it.
We don't have to throw it. I mean, you run and get 5 yards, you got a manageable 4th down.
They're coming this time. Laird trying to get. Oh, they got him. They got him.
That's a tough way to roll for Knox anyways. He's a little slow of foot, and they've got a guy just pursuing like crazy. So it's hard. It's hard for him to take it from under center and get off a pass on a passing down like that. Roll it to his right maybe, but that's tough.
I think we punt here. I know that it's an offensive fest, but you got to punt here and try to put them back deep. Well, they get the first stop of the night, and so Prairie Grove will punt, and I think it's the right call to punt here.
Well, if we got 30 yards, right, we're at the 15, and that's the best field position that we've had for them all night.
Yeah.
5 seconds, so they better hurry.
Well,
I guess a delay of game doesn't hurt you here.
A little high snap. Oh, punts off the side of his foot, and wow, that didn't help us at all. We didn't punt enough for a first down. Now, heck, now you should have just gone.
Yeah, you don't know that though.
No, you don't
so next time, don't rush it. That was because it's rushed. It was a high snap. There's a guy in his face. I'm not going to blame Wetzel on that completely. Next time, take the penalty or take a timeout and do a good job.
A penalty's not going to hurt. A delay of game penalty is not going to hurt you.
Hopefully, they're getting it at the 20 instead of the 15.
Yeah, you're.
Well,
Well, what scares me here is we haven't stopped them yet.
Right, and so this is their opportunity to go up 2 scores, which really does change the ball game. Now we get the ball first in the second half, but you don't want to get to that situation.
Oh, they got a guy wide open on this side.
And that side.
Oh, and he's gone.
Oh,
wait, got him.
Higgins did a good job of just holding on his coattails.
They had
Higgins looked hurt, though.
I don't know if you saw this on the left side here. We had no one over.
Number 11, Higgins with the tackle.
I don't know if his head got kicked or whipped around, but you could tell Higgins kind of got hurt. Let's take a timeout with him right now.
Yeah, he's on the ground.
He's hurting.
Zing Broadband is a proud sponsor of area schools and is excited to offer incredible fast internet speeds. Our students can focus on what really matters, knowing that Zing Broadband can keep up with them. We recognize the hard work and dedication of our students and athletes, and we've built a network to deliver their demand. Zing Broadband proudly serves our local communities and supports all their endeavors.
Out of 3 million people in Arkansas, 55% do not attend church on a weekly basis. We value the Word of God in our services. We strive to present it in a practical and engaging way. This is a place where you can belong even before you believe.
Okay, Higgins off the field now. And who is that just replaced him over there?
23, Colin Falk, another sophomore. We're getting thin, brother.
We are Yeah. 1 minute to go in the first quarter.
He at least carries a defensive and offensive name that's pretty big time here.
Well, look at there. There's a good play.
Graham skates. And Jackson Sorters.
I thought, yeah, it was an excellent job that time. Second down, and is that the shortest game we've held them to tonight?
The Knox first down was probably where
Yeah,
Knox got him, but it was still
a first
down.
Yeah,
That was probably the 1 yard
yeah.
shortest one, but that one's pretty good defensive possession right there for us.
Second down and 7.
Pass.
Pass complete.
Man, I thought Graham was going to tip that one.
And he didn't get the first down, and that's going to be, if he stays in bounds, and he did, that's going to be the last play of the first quarter. After 1 quarter play, it's Pea Ridge 21, Prairie Grove 14, and it'll be 3rd down and 1 when we get back.
To buy a new recliner, a sofa, or maybe you need a box springs and mattress. Well, look no further than Harton Furniture in Prairie Grove. Terry Harton works hard to keep his showroom fully stocked, so if you pick something out, you can go home with it right then. But also, custom orders are no problem. If there's something you want, he can have it in just a few days. With over 20 years in the furniture business, great customer service, and excellent prices, Harton Furniture is the place for you. Located on Highway 62 between Farmington and Prairie Grove. Come by Harton Furniture, he'll treat you right. Harton Furniture is a proud supporter of Prairie Grove Tiger Athletics.
Thank you for your support of the Blackhawks.
All right, we're back here, 3rd and short, first play of the second quarter, pistol formation.
Beard got the first, and he's got a touchdown. 28-14, Pea Ridge leads, or 27-14.
There's your fear.
Number 2 for the Blackhawks touchdown.
That 2-touchdown or 2-score lead is big. Now we do gain a possession back, again, being the first ones to get it in the second half, but you don't want that.
A big thank you to the chain crew here.
Extra point on the way from Reyes. And it's up, and it is good. 28-14. We'll be back after this.
Carlos Reyes is good. A big thank you to the chain crew here at the battlefield as John Anderson, John Nichols.
Show out of 3 million people in Arkansas, 55% do not attend church on a weekly basis. We value the Word of God in our services. We strive to present it in a practical and engaging way. This is a place where you can belong even before you believe. We will accept you as you are, but we will give you the practical steps to encourage and develop you on your pathway to Christ. We are here for you every step of the way. We'll save a seat for you.
Okay, 11:53 to go in the first half. It's 28-14.
Number 17, Beeson, also back.
Beeson, I think, they kicked it to Beeson every time on the kickoff.
I have. There he has.
Well, we said who would get the first stop. It was the Blackhawks, and they take a 2-touchdown lead. Reyes kicks. This time it's going to be Beeson again. He's going to catch it at the 12. Beeson looking for a little room. Out over the 35 to the 37.
Good return that time.
Yeah, I said over the 35. It was over the 30. And they're going to spot him probably about the 32-yard line. Let's see where they spot him.
First down, Prairie Grove.
So Prairie Grove will start at need to score. We can't go down 3.
It'll be first down on their own 31-yard line for the Tigers.
Can't go down 3 because I don't think we'll stop them 3 times tonight to be able to catch them.
We could score 3, but we probably can't stop them 3. And, you know, we're making light of the situation, but it's hard to see our defense, something that Prairie Grove kind of has always had a lot of pride in, kind of not show up of late.
And again, we are missing guys, but nonetheless. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Quick pitch out to Harger. Boy, nice job.
Foster.
Was that Foster?
Yeah, they had him in at halfback that time.
Joe Adams for Pea Ridge, I want to give him credit. He did a nice job. He didn't make the tackle, but he played off his block real well, and he slowed down Lehman. And
well,
that
if you
helped.
can just string him out right
And
there.
that's exactly what he did. But he played off his block. He got his hands on him, slowed him down, and then he got help, and it's 2nd down and 11.
Do you think Foster, with the speed, if he's running halfback, can get to the corner on a 31 sweep? Because, dude, he would be gone. We're going to have splits to both sides this time.
We got a double wing set, and there's the give inside, and not much going. Keandre gets back to the original line of scrimmage.
5 on the carry, that's Hobbs.
And so it's going to be 3rd down, and, well, he got a little more than that, 3rd down and 9. Well, their defense has stepped up the last 2 series, and, boy, Prairie Grove got it. We've got to do something here.
Here you throw, and you either throw to Graham Gunther or you throw to Jackson Sorters. It's got to be something quick, and hopefully they can get to the chains.
3rd down and 9.
Wetzel in motion.
Laird, and it's incomplete. That's going to be 4th down, and so Prairie Grove will have to punt.
We're rolling Knox a lot to his left. That's a tough roll for a quarterback anyways. But for a guy who's not as agile, he's a smart guy. He's got a good arm at times, but don't put him in that situation, really. I'm not a big fan of that. It'd be different if it was a running down and they knew that you were going to hand it off, and then it would be a surprise. On 3rd and long, no, sir.
Good snap this time. Need a good punt. It's a pretty good punt. And going to be fielded by Raines. He's got the corner, and he gets up to the
flag.
Return to the Blackhawks, number 11, Hunter Raines.
Where do you see a flag?
It's purple. It's pink. It's pink, right there on the 40.
Oh, there we go. Hopefully it's a block in the back. It is. That's going to back him up.
Penalty flag is on the field.
Yeah, Ryan, I agree with you on your assessment. I think rolling him to his left just is a difficult pass. It's a difficult pass for any quarterback to roll to your opposite side.
Unless you're freaking Patrick Mahomes. I mean, that's about the only guy who's going to pull that one off with ease. I don't know many high school quarterbacks that are.
Yeah. Well, Prairie Grove's defense is going to have to step up now, Ryan, because we go down 3 scores. It's going to be a long night.
It's going to be a long night anyways because we both keep scoring all the time.
Well, here they stopped us last time. We got into their 40. They stopped us, and then we just did a 3 and out. So whatever they're doing over here in the tunnel, and they're coaching right now. Look at that. They got they're showing the film as the game goes. And here is a keeper. And
smart move that time. Just take it out of bounds. Don't risk the fumble. Don't risk the hit. Just go out of bounds.
Busey gets 9 yards and bring up 2nd down.
The Tigers be 2nd and 2 for the Blackhawks.
So Busey, I mean, I could see. I mean, I know you got to follow and everything, but as soon as they lined up and I saw him put it in the belly, you could just tell he was going to keep it.
Well, it's a great fake. It freezes the whole defense.
Yeah. 2nd and 1, and here is the give. Good blocking by and it's Raines. Raines has got the 1st down.
Tackle that time by Foster
Lehman. That's Hunter Raines. 33 on the tackle. That's Lehman. 1st down, Blackhawks.
Now, at least they had to put a couple plays together to get the 1st down.
It's progress.
Progress. Progress, not perfection. That's what we're shooting for here.
I tell you, I think they've only had 1 3rd down play so far in the game. 1st down, and there's a give to Beard. Wow.
Medina.
On the carry, number 2, Samuel
Funky
Beard.
Cole Medina's on the tackle that time. And 67, Cottle.
Medina on the tackle. 2nd and 5 for the Blackhawks.
we got to get some more. And I know you talked about earlier that they're really attacking us, but we got to get some out of those guys. Like the fumble! Oh, we had a shot at it.
There's another opportunity.
Fumble on the play.
Wow.
Number 4, Tate Busey.
Busey even picked up the fumble, got a couple yards.
Number
3rd down
67,
again. Is there a
Caldwell on the
chance
tackle.
here? Is there a chance that we can hold them?
Hey,
Coming up for the Blackhawks.
you did say they hadn't been in 3rd down yet.
Oh, they had one other one. This is the second one. 3rd down and 3 to go. Tigers need a stop, and I imagine the way unless it's 3rd and 20, I don't know why they don't go.
Well, we can't stop 3rd and 20. You saw that with Shiloh.
And there is the give. We're gonna.
Hey!
It's gonna be short. Beard.
No, he got it.
No, I think it's short.
He's right on it. They're going to give it to him. You watch.
22 Montgomery. With
Montgomery
the tackle.
made the tackle. He got it, but man, we almost stopped him.
First down Blackhawks.
We're going to need a turnover. We're going to need something to stop here. We go down 3 scores, Ryan. It is going to be tough sledding.
Oh, man, I'm telling you, it's just weird to see the defense struggle so much. Again, injuries is one thing, but we still got some good players out there.
1st and 10 there at the Prairie Grove 43. There's Beard again, and he's right up the middle.
And this is not like a
Number 2, Samuel Beard
offensive
on the
juggernaut for an offense. This is, we're going to run it right down your throat, and then we're going to keep it, and we're going to get our quarterback to the outside.
carry. Second and
Stop
5
us,
coming up
we
for
dare
the
you.
Blackhawks.
Well, he gets 5. It'd be 2nd and 5. Funky Cold's going to go out. And there's Beard again. He's got the 1st down. He's down to the Prairie Grove 30.
Samuel Beard
There's a
on
penalty
the
there.
carry for the Blackhawks. Number 8, Sorters with the tackle.
There's a flag down. I saw a Prairie Grove guy down, but I don't know exactly what
Penalty
happened. It
flag
was
is
back
on the
here, and it was a
field.
late penalty. And it might actually be on us.
Yeah, it was Cage Adams, the guy back in the backfield. You kind of wondered just what that was. Maybe he's the guy that got caught. Sorters that time does make the tackle. Nope, they're going to walk it off on them.
Personal foul. Wow. So is that after the play? And is it a 1st down?
I would think so.
But it doesn't look like they're going to do it that
A
way.
hold would be different. He gave the
Penalty
1st down
against the
symbol.
Blackhawks.
So
And they're moving the chains. That's got to be a 1st down.
what are they doing? Okay. But
It's a
you know
1st
what?
down.
No, that I might be wrong, but shouldn't they be 1st down and then 15? I mean, 15 after that? No, maybe not.
No, because
Yeah,
if they
that's
made
right.
the 1st
Yeah,
down.
that's right. That's right. So 1st and 10, ball at the 46. Here comes Skates. He gets picked up.
Oh, my goodness.
Gosh.
Cottle almost had him. Beesing. Yo, ball.
Busey on the carry.
Oh,
We've had
another opportunity. Beeson got back there. Sorry, that was Beeson's the one that made the tackle but knocked the ball out, him and Sorters.
Fumble recovery by number 51, Michael Erickson. 2nd and 1.
Oh, goodness.
Second
Second down and short.
gosh.
Opportunities, man. The interception we dropped, the kick off the leg on the 1st drive. Here we've had 2 fumbles.
Beard.
Good tackle that
He's got
time
the 1st
by
down.
number
Number 2,
86,
Samuel
Davis Stevens,
Beard
another
on the carry.
sophomore, stepping in.
Number 86,
But it's
Stevens
another 1st down
on
for the
tackle.
Blackhawks, and it's 6:21 to
First
go
down,
in
period.
the 1st half.
I get excited anytime our sophomores are jumping in and making plays. Not because I'm only thinking of the future, but it's just exciting to see because this is about the time of the season guys do, sophomore-wise, start playing a part, especially with depth issues. So it's exciting to see them have some success.
So it's going to be offsides on Prairie Grove. Be 1st and 5. Well, we can't do that. We can't help them.
Offsides against the Tigers. Be 1st and 5 for the Blackhawks.
Oh, my goodness. All right, 1st and 5.
It's going to take a turnover, Mr. Cook.
Yeah. That's about the only thing that would stop them. And in this part of the field, you got 4 downs too, so. Oh, we almost get to it. Oh! Davis, get your head up. Replay that one, Josie. I think he could have maybe made the interception there.
2nd and 5 coming up to be.
Good job that time by Skates on the blitz. I don't know. It's hard to tell what he was thinking there. I wasn't out there. I don't know if he was thinking about making sure he hit the guy if the guy did catch it, or if he was just playing the ball and then lost it. I don't know. It was weird looking from here.
2nd down and 5. Well, we got good pressure that time.
We did. Blitzing Skates off the corner is helping a lot.
He's coming again, but Beard's going to have the 1st down. Down to the Prairie Grove 19-yard line.
Beard on the carry.
1st down for the Blackhawks once again.
1st down, Blackhawks.
Well, they're probably in field goal range now.
Oh, yeah, Reyes is a really good kicker.
Yeah, so, I mean, they go up 3 score. They're going to, unless we get something, a turnover, they're going to go up 3 scores here. Beard right up the middle again. Oh, wow. Who's that? Somebody got pancaked over there. Holy smoke.
74 is Cade Horn. But the guy that he just came in for, he got pancaked too. So it's looking like Pea Ridge has just got a guy that's just hammering our defensive end right there.
Looks like IHOP out there to me.
And they're not even running to that side. That's the crazy thing. I'd be running right behind that dude.
Well, I'll tell you this. I would not stop what I was doing if that was those guys. They'll probably keep it this time. Yep,
oh, no, let's throw a pass.
And incomplete. Why? I hate to say it. Why? When you're getting 7 yards right up the middle, why would you do that?
You're being a little cute.
I guess they're just wanting to mix it up a little bit.
Want to keep the defense honest, you know.
Actually, they want to improve their 3rd down conversion percentage. 3rd down and 3 for the Blackhawks at the Prairie Grove 14-yard line. And it's going to be 1st down and after the defensive penalty.
You know, this could make it harder for the Blackhawks, though, because now there's no pass threat, really. Like, they're way too far into the field.
What do you need a pass threat for? What? It's like
you know, the red zone, the closer you get to the goal, the harder it is to throw a pass. So might as well run it here. Oh, my goodness.
Turnover. Got to have a turnover, guys. And there's Beard, and he is down to the 1-yard line. There's a flag late. It's probably going to be on Prairie Grove. Won't hurt us bad because you can only move the ball. You can't move it into the end zone.
Penalty flag is on the field.
Well, I do think a lot of it is that they're staying with their blocks as long as possible. We're getting frustrated with it, but they're romping us. I mean, it's not – I don't blame them. They're making us like it, so.
Here's the deal. You're going to get a half distance to goal from the 1. If you're going to get a personal foul penalty, 1-yard line's the best place to do it.
Unless they score and then they assist it to the kickoff. But they didn't, so.
Unsportsmanlike against Prairie Grove.
Against the Tigers.
So they'll probably go up here. The best thing that we can, the best scenario for us out of the first half, Cook, is for us to score after they're going to, assuming they score here, is for us to take the quarter and score, get the ball in the second half, and pull it in a touchdown. That's our best scenario.
Ruh-roh. What's going on here?
We got a player in late. They're like,
no, I don't think we did. He was out at cornerback.
No, he just ran onto the field.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I just saw him run off. Yeah, so, hey. So you get another penalty. They said we can't call a penalty because you can't move it any closer. And it's touchdown Blackhawks. 34-14.
4, Busey.
Busey takes the quarterback sneak into the end zone. And they've had 5 possessions, 5 touchdowns.
There goes that percentage that we've been working on the last 2 weeks. Really, besides Green Forest and Gravett and only because Gravett turned it over inside the 10 a couple times, we get scored on about 80% of the time, if not more.
I had that. I need.
Could you
I don't have
revamp
time.
that stat and just take the Green Forest game out?
I need to.
19, Carlos Reyes is good.
I think after the Pottsville game, I think it was 16 of 24 possessions.
That is ridiculous.
And I don't know did we stop Shiloh last week? Maybe once or twice. I mean, they scored 8 times.
Hold on. Did they stop themselves once or twice last week?
Well, no, but I mean, you're right though. I mean, it is tough. It's tough to win when you give up that much.
They've already got 2 guys over 100 yards rushing in the first half.
Number 15.
Eventually, it becomes a pride thing.
And number 17.
Because I mean, it would hurt my pride. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be the ones giving up that kind of stuff. But
well, Prairie Grove needs to punch it in the end zone here before the half, because we do get the ball to start the second half, and that little bit could help us pull.
Beeson once again.
And Beeson breaking 1 tackle, not 2. So Prairie Grove's going to have to go 81 yards if they're going to score. And their defense has stepped up the last two times.
Well, I guess that defensive coordinator yelling at them under the tent finally got their attention.
Again, our crew tonight, Cade Graham producing, Dylan Moore on the camera, Kyle McCarver on the scoreboard. Miles Eubanks, our director, he's over here doing some stats. And the Tigers, 1st and 10, ball at their own 19.
Foster back in at fullback.
And we try to go to Foster. He's got a little room, still on his feet. Good hard run that time by Foster Lehman.
Dude, that's
a
beast.
tough. That is.
It's 11 yards of just man willpower.
Because he got hit at the line. That's 11 yards after contact, because he got hit right at the line of scrimmage. 4:05 to go in the first half. Prairie Grove needs 70 yards in these 4 minutes and to make it 35-21 at half.
Shotgun.
Laird gives. Harger got a little room, and he's going to pick up about 7.
Good block that time by the line and skates. That's what got him out to that second level.
On the tackle, number 4, Tate Busey.
Number 4, the quarterback, playing both ways. He was on the tackle that time.
3:49 to go first half. Prairie Grove ball at their own 37, 2nd down and 3.
Simrad will come in for Foster and get split out with Sorters. That puts 4 good receivers out there, and we're in the shotgun.
And
low
this
snap.
time they're rolling to his right. He throws, incomplete.
Whew, ugly pass. He tried to rush it. He had a lot of pressure on him, but the pass was just horrible. But again, if you replay it, there was pressure on him, and he probably slipped a little bit, but ooh, that was bad. Is there a timeout on the field?
There's some kind of stop and play because they went to a 25-second clock instead of a 40-second clock. I don't know. Maybe there is a timeout. There, they started it now. 3rd down and 3. Tigers really need to convert here, because I think if we give it to them again, I think he'll score again.
Jackson Sorters is under center this time.
And he gives.
Harger.
Cut back. There you go. 1st down, Prairie Grove.
Nice run that time. Knox did. He had to run off. I don't know if it was a mouthpiece or a snap broke on his helmet or something, but he did have to run off. What a job that time by Jackson, stepping in, taking the snap and just handing it off and getting out of the way.
I was expecting him to do some kind of keeper or something there.
Trick play?
Yeah.
Hey, roll it out and let him throw one. They'd have never expected that one.
I would have.
You see that tree trunk come in under center and then launch one.
Under 3.5 minutes to go. Here's the
Reverse.
wing back reverse. Wetzel.
Not there.
15 the ball.
Too slow.
Wetzel.
If I'm Pea Ridge, I take a timeout.
It's
You know what? 2nd and long,
Yeah.
take a timeout.
that was slow to develop right there. That's a play when you do it. It's got to be bam, bam. It's got to be quick.
Well, and you want the whole defense thinking we're running 31 sweep. They didn't believe that one bit last time.
Well, part of the reason is we went to the short side of the field with it. That's another difficult thing. If you're going to fake it, you're
right.
So that was a tough deal. 2nd down and 12. And this time, Wetzel, can he get the corner?
Man, almost like he was about to throw it.
Wow, they're going to get him back.
Next time, if you get out there and you see that, just chunk it, Wetzel. I mean, there was nothing there for him. Dang it. You can't chunk it. You might have a lineman actually blocking downfield, but it just kind of had that look because he never made progress up the field that he was going to run out wide and then chunk it deep.
Boys, 3rd down and 17 to go, and timeout. Let's see if that's Pea Ridge taking it.
No, it's the ball's in the wrong spot.
Oh.
Dirt.
Well, it's 2:20 to go in the first half. Prairie Grove with the ball. They're on 46. They got to
3rd and 17.
Actually, good. All right. Laird, straight drop. He's in trouble.
Should have let that one go. He had a clean pocket and an opportunity. He should have went ahead and let that one fly.
4th down for Prairie Grove. And
a lot of it is Landon doesn't look open right there. But Landon's a guy, I know we haven't seen much from him because we haven't thrown to him really at all this year with our first string. But if you're going to throw it to a guy like that that's tall, slender, runs well, and can jump and high point a ball, you just give him a chance. And we didn't give him the chance at times, so that's our bad. Wetzel back to punt.
Pray for a fumble.
For us?
Yeah. I mean, for them.
Oh, I was going to say, we could snap it over his head if that's what you want.
No, I'd like to see this guy fumble it. And Raines catches it at his 22. There's Laird down there. And little dancing, and now that's going to be Hobbs that catches him and brings him down.
Good job by Hobbs and who is that?
That's
John
Skates.
King and Skates.
Yeah. 150 to go, 35-14, Blackhawks lead.
1st down for the Blackhawks.
Can we hold them for a minute 50?
Plumbing work done called Town and Country Plumbing, a proud
I listened to the radio show coming in. They had Danny Sheridan on there, the odds maker. I'd like to have him put the odds on that if we could stop him.
I'm going to say that the money's probably on taking us to stop them because the odds would be less in your favor.
There's Beard. There's a good stop.
Are you looking for the guaranteed money or just for the biggest return for your investment?
1:35 to go. I'll tell you this: if we were to stop them on this play for no gain,
take a timeout.
You got to take it because possessions are going to be important here. And then if they make a 1st down,
then no.
Yeah, but there's Beard and no. Don't take a timeout now.
That's number 2, single Beard. On the tackle, number 35, Jared Harder. 1st down, Blackhawks.
The Pea Ridge faithful. They smell blood. They're like, let's go. Gotta have it.
They said, quit messing around. Let's go. Timeout, Prairie Grove. Let's take a timeout with them.
It is a locally owned company based in Farmington, Arkansas. David Roofing has been in business for 23 years, and they specialize in residential roofing, insurance claims, and storm damage repairs. David Roofing is licensed and insured. They have an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau with no complaints. Contact David Roofing today at 479-846-2113 or look them up online at www.davidroofinginc.com.
Vaping, conscientious discipline, positive behavior interventions, new high school highlights, preschool and daycare partnerships, say something and restore justice.
Okay, we're back. It's 1st and 10 for Pea Ridge, $1:18 to go in the first quarter. 1st and 10, they got the ball at their own 40. And we used a timeout, so they've got all 3 of theirs. There's Beard. He gets 6-7 yards. Medina and Knox Laird on
the tackle, number 62, Medina.
They're going to hurry up, though.
2nd and 4.
And there's a movement on that one. Yeah, they're going to bring that one back.
Carter, Skates, and Harger and Sorters on the tackle that time.
Yeah, they had a legal motion. 102.
Against the Blackhawks.
And they're going to move it back 5 yards, so to bring up 2nd down and 9.
Makes it 2nd and 9 for Pea Ridge. This makes me, I just had a flashback to the Pea Bowl and John Halbert and 0-0. John, you got any eligibility left?
I ran into his dad the other day, and we were talking about that team and just the kind of leadership they had. That was a great team.
Deep
Going
pass.
deep, overthrown. 3rd down and 9.
Number 5, Zach Withrow, incomplete. 3rd down.
Well, they've converted on 3rd down every time so far tonight, all 2.
No, they've had more than that on 3rd down, haven't they? Surely by now.
Do you have third down conversion stats, Miles? Does it automatically calculate it? If they've got 3rd down conversions, I'm going to say they're 2 for 2 or 3 for 3.
4 for 4.
4 for 4.
We're pretty close, though.
And here is a keeper
Oh,
thrown incomplete. Hey, look at this. It's 4th down.
Oh, that was Graham Gunther.
Hey, it's 4th.
This is their first 4th down of the night?
You know, for this game, I wish I had a nice quip like give him 6 for 4th down. I just don't have it.
You don't know? Give him a punt?
Hey, look at this. They're punting the ball.
Kevin Kelly's rolling over in his grave right. Oh, wait, he's still alive. Never mind.
I will tell you, we need to take advantage of this 51 seconds. We got to try to put it in the end zone. It's the only shot we have to really.
If I do that, I put Higgins in, and he's hurt though. So
almost blocked. They kick it away, and this is Okay.
Simrad was back deep that time. He didn't want to mess with it.
We lost 4 seconds. The whistle, and I counted, it was 4 seconds before we stopped the clock.
I don't know if it'll matter, but we'll see. We'll see.
If
we still have all of our timeouts.
If we miss it, well, we got 2.
Oh, yeah, we did take that one a minute ago. Let's see what we dial up here. I mean, I figure we'll run the ball, take a timeout, run the ball. We probably shouldn't pass, though, in reality. We're not a great passing team. They're expecting a pass, too, so you really probably end up running the ball here. I say 31 sweep. Nope, 24 trap. That's Lehman.
Look at him go. There he goes. 50, 40. Can he get it? It's going to be close. He stays down all the way down to the 17-yard line. Look, stop the clock,
dude. He ran off another 2 seconds.
He's done it twice now.
Jeez. They're trying to hustle everybody down there. We need to have a play where we just go clock, not clock it, but take a shot to the end zone right here, right when he blows the whistle. We could get a quick run off and then take a timeout, but
we've lost 6 seconds so far.
It may come. I didn't think we would get this close, so it may come back to haunt us. That's at home cooking.
Flip.
Get up there on the ball, guys. Why are we not?
I don't know what's going on. There you go. We're getting 3 of it back.
Oh, okay, good deal. Get up on the ball, though.
There is a sweep. Can he get to the corner? Harger still on his feet, inside the 10, down to the 9. Timeout.
Timeout. There he did it again. There's another second. Oh, my gosh. He's trying to help him out.
2nd and 3 coming up for the Tigers.
Timeout, Prairie Grove.
Let's take it with them.
Zing Broadband is a proud sponsor of area schools and is excited to offer incredible fast internet speeds. Our students can focus on what really matters, knowing that Zing Broadband can keep up with them. We recognize the hard work and dedication of our students and athletes, and we've built a network to deliver their demand. Zing Broadband proudly serves our local communities and supports all their endeavors.
Auto and Farm Supply is an independently owned and operated CarQuest auto parts store, a family-owned mom-and-pop business that's been servicing this community since 1983. They can source auto parts from CarQuest and Advanced Auto Warehouses, receiving shipments 5 nights a week. For all your auto parts needs, or if you just want to come down and drink some coffee with the old guys, come see Larry and Karen and the dog Rosie at 119 East Buchanan Street.
Okay, we're back. 2nd down and short. Ryan with 20 seconds. I think here you got to try. Oh, gosh, we're wide open.
Wide open
oh,
out
my
there.
gosh.
They got a guy out there, though.
Nobody there.
Yeah, Keandre was close, but 41 was putting Laird into the ground right there. Not much of a chance for him.
Pass incomplete. 3rd down.
I put him in the shotgun. They say if you're wanting to throw, put him in the shotgun. Let Redfern being out, you notice that is a huge deal. But let's get a guy to the end zone and give him a 50-50 ball.
This is what I would go to sorters here, get the 1st down. I'd do a quick out, get the 1st down, spike it, and then you reset. You'll have 2 or 3
plays.
plays.
You have 1 timeout, right?
Yeah, you got 1 timeout. But you don't need 4 downs after this. You don't have time to run 4 downs.
Right.
So go ahead and waste 1 on a clock if you need to.
Pierre's going to take the timeout.
Okay, give us back our 0.4 seconds. Give us back the 0.4.
Timeout, Blackhawks.
The play never ran, but
The
yet
play
time
never
ran off the clock. Dude, this is ridiculous. Well, he's already cost us 3, so.
Oh, I mean.
Or no, he's at 4 now with the extra 1 he ran off. So 4.5 here.
I mean, I'm telling you, Ryan, it could be critical.
I didn't believe you. I didn't think we would get in this situation. But, Lynn, you are correct, sir.
Oh.
We got down here. You would think that one of the refs would be watching that. Then again, this isn't their day drop.
The people who are watching, you guys can't. What we're seeing here is we can see the clock. We don't have the official clock. The whistle and the refs stoppage of play, and there's a delay with the clock every single time. And right there, 0.4 seconds goes off the clock, and we don't even run the play.
Right, and it was after a timeout, so there's no way it could have ran. I would say is, home cooking is a tight game, but it's not that tight. But if we could score here and score on our first possession.
Laird rolling to his right. He's got to get rid of it. Throws. Incomplete.
Oh, that's early. That's early. Dude, that's way early.
Well, now what you got, now you can run the ball or throw it here, and you go ahead and use your timeout. You'll have.
You got the replay on that, or is it too late? Just played it. Did it look as early as it felt? That was pretty early.
I'm okay with that one because he did make a play. He was kind of making a play on the ball. I don't think he was making a play necessarily on.
Yeah, maybe so. I mean, it was a bad pass. It was kind of high. Normally, Knox does a good job getting that one out there to Jackson.
Well, it's 4th down for Prairie Grove.
Tight end dump.
And there's the give. And he's still on his feet. Now you got to.
Timeout, timeout. He just ran another 3 seconds. They blew the whistle. Not 3 seconds, 0.3 of a second. They blew the whistle, stopped the clock, called the timeout, and then he ran 3 more tenths of a second off. Not that the 3 tenths is going to matter for one play, but the 4 that he's added extra, we'd have 11 seconds. That might not give us 2 plays, but it might.
Well, the question is here, and this is a big.
Is this ethics? Is there an ethics review we could have here?
For us, just continue to complain about it. No. I think the thing is here, you've got 7 seconds. You got the ball at the 2.5-yard line. I think here, Ryan, if my call here would be something, if you want 2 plays, you got to go something quick out, a quick pass. If you want 2 plays, you do 1 quick pass. If you don't make it, then you can run, throw, because you're only going to have time for 1 more play.
Right.
That's what I would
do.
But if we
it
run
takes
the
a
ball,
long time to get someone outside to the out. If I'm going to run a quick pass, it's going to be a slant in
whatever.
or a tight end dump. And if it's not that, I want the quick pitch to the corner, or I want Foster Lehman heads up, mano-a-mano right up the middle.
But if I want 2 plays, I want 2 shots at it. So if you're going to do 2, you got to take 2 shots. You might as well take a quick pass, and if you don't get it, you got 1 more play.
Could you take it from the shotgun? And that tight end dump's got a guy over top of him.
He goes sneak, Laird.
Push him in, push him in.
He didn't make it.
That's the 2nd year in a row we don't score at pretty much the goal line at the end of the first half. Missed opportunity right there for Prairie Grove. We could have been 35-21. We'd have got the ball first in the second half and scored again.
I thought he got. We don't have a replay on it, but I thought he got the push initially, but didn't get it.
We might be able to go back here before we cut.
Oh, here it is. He's going to do it. Let's take a look.
We're trying, guys.
Oh, good. I thought he got in.
He got tucked in. We checked the sneak. Kid's tucked in.
We're looking at it here.
Start here.
Let's welcome to the field your senior high cheerleaders.
It's hard to tell.
His head
right
did.
There.
Oh, right there.
Right there. It looks like it.
Didn't quite make it. Well, Ron, you can read the stats. I think I'm too frustrated.
Well, there's quite a few to read, that's for sure. It's been an offensive explosion for the first couple of possessions, but finally the Pea Ridge defense got yelled out enough that they stepped up. So, number of plays, Pea Ridge 38, Prairie Grove 27. Pea Ridge has 313 yards, Prairie Grove 268. Both teams averaging 8 to 10 yards per play. Prairie Grove's actually averaging more. Passing yards, Pea Ridge has 50, Prairie Grove only 24. On rushing, Pea Ridge has rushed 28 times for 264 yards. Prairie Grove 21 times for 244. Prairie Grove 12 yards per attempt. Pea Ridge only 9. Feels like they would be beating us on that. Penalties, both teams 3 penalties for about 25, 30 yards. Both teams have fumbled once and not turned it over, though. We've had 3 punts. They've only had 1. We both held the ball for about 10 minutes. Looking at individual stats, well, actually look at first downs. Pea Ridge had 20, Prairie Grove only 8. There's a big difference right there. They were 4 for 5 on third down. We're 1 for 6. So then you look at individual stats. Bussy, he's 5 for 10 for 50 yards and 2 touchdowns. We're 1 for 6 for 24 yards. Looking at rushing, Harger, 7 for 126. He's got 18 yards per carry with a touchdown. Foster Lehman, 5 for 103. That's 20 yards per carry with 1 touchdown. Keandre, 4 for 16. For Pea Ridge, Samuel Beard, 19 for 150. And Tate Bussey, 8 for 105. Both of them at least 1 touchdown. That's going to be the stats for the first half. We'll let you join the band, and we'll be back for the second.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Prairie Grove High School Band is led on the field by drum major Ellie Giardino and flag captain Lindsey Friday. Our drum captain is John Weaver. Band is under the direction of Gary Nichols and Michael Ferguson. Ladies and gentlemen, Prairie Grove High School presents with pride the Big Bad Band from Tigerland. Here's our 2019 show, The Witching Hour.
Please welcome to the field the Pea Ridge High School Marching Band under the direction of Matt Pohl, Matt McCool, and Sarah Beth Eubanks. The band is led on the field by drum major Sidney Pache. Tonight the band will perform their competition show entitled Red Shadow and will feature soloists Ellie Ewall, Lucas Cabrera, Aiden Christensen, Jeremiah Watchell, Morgan Rowley, and Caleb May. Ladies and gentlemen, your Pea Ridge Blackhawk Band.
have some area scores to announce. In the third quarter, Shiloh 28, Gentry 18. At halftime, Bologna 40, Farmington 14. In the fourth quarter, Harrison 21, Greenbrier 7. At halftime, Rogers High 14, Springdale 10. At halftime, Bentonville 27, Fayetteville 14. And in the third quarter, Springdale Harbor 20, Bentonville West 17.
Big thank you to Edwin and Chris Brewer for the fireworks display tonight. To kick off for the Blackhawks be number 19, Carlos Reyes. Back deep for the Tigers, number 25 is Hobbs. Number 15 is Wetzel. And number 17 is Beeson.
Well, we're back. Prairie Grove getting ready to receive. Ryan, that was so close. We got down to probably foot line. This thing could be 35-21 with a chance to come within a touchdown, and now we're still 3 scores back.
I looked at that play one more time. You know, I do think he got over with his head. I'm not for sure with the ball, but you look at it again too. It's like fullback. He kind of goes to the side of. He kind of gets up underneath him, kind of gives him push, and our left guard didn't quite get the push you would want there. Those two guys do that. I think he scores.
There's Beeson
once again.
Beeson over the 30 to the 32.
17 on the return.
Beeson's had some
tackle
good
made by number
returns
7,
tonight. There's a
Jake
flag
Ingram.
on the play.
Be first down for the Tigers.
The wind is picking up.
On their own 32-yard line.
Of course, we're getting more gust up here than they probably are on the field, but
I wonder if there could be a block in the back here.
Yep, he's going to start at the point of the infraction and step it off. It's going to be a hold. So that'll be 10 yards.
He'll be holding against the Tigers.
So Prairie Grove start first and 10 at their own 17.
Worst field position of the
Be
night for
first
Prairie
and
Grove.
10 from their own 17-yard line.
You know, offensively, we have made progress tonight as far as moving the ball and scoring and running the ball. I mean, right now, Foster and Harger have over 10 yards of carry.
Doesn't get 10 yards on that one.
Number 33, Lehman on the carry.
Lehman gets maybe
Tackle
a
made
yard
to
on
41,
that.
Lance
Second
Nunley.
down.
2nd and 9 coming up for the Tigers.
Yeah, you definitely want a little bit more out of first down than that, especially
in your
Foster.
And this far down in your own territory.
First down's such a big indicator onto your success as far as getting the first down.
Especially with the type of offense that we have.
Oh, yeah. 2 set. Keandre and Wetzel out wide. Sweep.
And he's got room. Cut back. Cut back.
I want to cut back on that
carry,
anyways, because
Harder.
you know you're not going to beat him to the outside most likely, but then get a hit. Go ahead and hit him, or maybe he trips over himself. Go ahead and make that cut, Harder.
Yeah, if you cut back to the middle of the field there, you may get tackled, but if you break that tackle, he's gone to the house.
Right, and whereas the other way, he has a defender with the out of bounds. So if you're going to go to the out of bounds, go ahead and just run out of bounds. Don't take the hit. Twins once again.
First down and 10 for Prairie Grove. again, right up the middle. I thought about something
Number
just after
33
that
on
last
the
play.
Kerry Lehman.
Lehman first down, 8
Tackle
carry
made by
that time,
number
8 yards.
Foster Lehman was so close to scoring on the first play. He got tackled. You remember the very first play on that drive when Foster broke it?
Yes.
If he could have just broke that last tackle, we wouldn't have had the whole scenario that we did.
They could have ran all the time off the clock they wanted. Sorters will go out to the wide side. Graham will split to this near side.
I formation.
Good job by Harger. He got hit in the backfield, but he still picks up the first down. Ends up gaining about 4 yards.
On the tackle, number 32, Mason Harris. First down
Number
for the
32,
Tigers.
Mason Harris on the tackle for the Blackhawks.
1st and 10 Tigers, ball at their own 49. So we've moved it pretty well out of our, we started our own 17. We've moved out 32 yards past that.
Like I said, the offense hasn't been deplorable. It's the defense. And I just don't, I don't know what you do.
Onside kick. We moved. I think it was Medina.
Yeah, it looked
Penalty
like
flag on the field.
Funky cold.
Penalty
He
against the
said I was
Tigers.
just getting reared up and ready to go. I wasn't moving.
The 1st and 15
It was
for
slight,
Prairie
too. I
Grove.
mean, it was barely any movement, but you're pretty visible right there, so.
Did they run some more clock off after that play? First and 15. Wetzel goes in motion. Laird rolls to his right, looks, throws. He's got Wetzel. He's got it!
Nice.
Wetzel all the way inside the 30. Nice job.
Number 15, Wetzel.
Again, offense is doing pretty
See how many
good.
yards Wetzel takes him.
First down.
Hey, rolling to the right made a big difference there.
Look at this. Now here it goes.
Catch.
He took him 10 yards.
Moving the ball here. Sorters will go split to the far side. Base formation.
Prairie Grove gives. Oh, Harger. Good pursuit that time.
35 on the
They're
carry.
yelling,
Harper.
holding. Some of the Peerage
On the
fans.
tackle,
It
number
don't matter.
4, Tate
We
Busey,
lost
number
8,
66,
9
Samuel
yards.
Tillman.
That was an excellent pursuit
Bring up
that time by the
2nd and 17
Blackhawks.
For the Tigers.
7-yard loss on first down brings up 2nd and 17. Keandre will split out to that wide side.
Knox comes under center, and he's going to give Foster Lehman looking for a hole. Nothing that time.
That was actually Harder that time on
Was
that.
it?
It's like a 34 trap or a 34 cut, something. I don't know. It's not the cut. It's kind of like a counter look.
3rd and 15 for the Tigers.
Third and long, you need to be able to pick up half of this at least,
Yeah.
with a good pass or a long run. Sweeps harder to this side just because it's a short side of the field. Quick pitch is going to be hard. You got a guy out there in the gap.
I'd almost like to see us go shotgun there, but that's okay. Throw on the way, incomplete. So it's going to be 4th down for the Tigers.
Little high and outside that time by Knox.
Intended for number 8, Sorters, incomplete.
Clean pocket though that time. He was able to get it off.
That's number 10, Logan Stewart. 4th and 15.
Well, here you definitely well, I was going to say definitely a passing down, but I don't know what kind of 4th and 15s you got to dial up.
Hook and ladder. Pulaski could pull it off. A lot of times we'll run something that goes against the grain here. Oh, he's got Keandre.
Give him 6! Hey, look at that!
Wow, what a great touch pass that time by Knox. He steps up in the pocket and makes the throw.
The concentration by Keandre that time was excellent.
Good coverage that
good
time
coverage.
by the Blackhawks. Keandre just makes the play.
Boy, how critical is that touchdown right before the half if we get it?
Don't say it. Same thing as last week. Or last year. Same thing as last year. We don't score right at the end of the first half, and we end up having to fight to almost, and then no. There's going to be a timeout on the field.
Pea Ridge calls it.
Timeout, Blackhawks.
Let's take a timeout with them.
So the Tigers can go for 2, and maybe wondering why. Well, our kicker is out. They may think he may have a concussion. And so there's the give. Foster. Got it. 35-22. Boy, so the Tigers go down the field 4 minutes, 5 seconds. It's 35-22. Pea Ridge leads Prairie Grove.
Show out of 3 million people in Arkansas, 55% do not attend church on a weekly basis. We value the Word of God in our services. We strive to present it in a practical and engaging way. This is a place where you can belong even before you believe. We will accept you as you are, but we will give you the practical steps to encourage and develop you on your pathway to Christ. We are here for you every step of the way. We'll save a seat for you.
Is Carlos Reyes and number 11, Hunter Raines.
I wonder who kicks off for Prairie Grove now that our kicker is out. You know, Beeson is a soccer player also. I don't know how his football leg is.
Oh, he's about to kick here.
Okay, I called it. Yeah, his brother was the kicker too, but they're both big-time soccer guys.
Well, they're lining up like they're ready for an onside kick.
Well, eventually we got to get a possession back. So, I mean, onside kick does make sense.
We got to get 2 possessions back, but we need 1.
Yeah, start with 1 first, man. Come on, don't put the cart before the horse. But the onside is tough. It's tough to get when they expect it.
Well, the Tigers, they are expecting the Tigers to try it, and let's see what they do.
It looks like it.
It does look like it. Our guys
will.
Nope.
It sure looked like it, man.
35-22. Prairie Grove getting ready to kick. Beeson. Not a horrible kick. Gonna put it right about the 20.
And the guy, that almost looked like a block in the back right there. Skates looked like he got destroyed from the back. Let's take a look at it. And it may not have been. It may have been from the side. Look at about the 30-yard line.
Gavin Warden gets up.
Yeah, that was a block in the back. Bigger than Dallas, right there in the middle, right there, right in front of the guy.
Gavin Warden on the return. He gets to the 28. Wetzel on the tackle for Prairie Grove, and the Blackhawks start 1st and 10 at their own 28. Well, a stop here would be nice, Ryan. We could maybe etch our way back into this thing.
I like it. We do see some different guys in. Hamrick is in this time at inside linebacker along with Hall. Skates and Harger outside linebacker.
And there's Beard, and they start where they left off.
Keurig on the tackle that time.
Number 2, Samuel Beard on the carry.
He gets
66, Kirk on the tackle.
He got 66, or 66. He got 6 yards on the carry.
We got a guy down, coming up slowly. It's Harger. He's going to come out. Marshall Montgomery will come in.
7:20 to go in the 3rd quarter. Tigers down by 13. 2nd down and 4 for Pea Ridge.
Beeson and Wetzel are your cornerbacks. Simrad and Hobbs at safety.
There's movement this time by the Blackhawks.
False start.
Against the Blackhawks. Second and 9 for the Hawks.
Second and 9 for Pea Ridge. Twins to this side, shotgun snap. Busey's going to give to Beard. We got a guy on him. That was Hamrick. Finally, the cavalry brings him down. Looks like Simrad on part of the tackle there.
Third down and 4. You know, if we could get them at 4th and 4, I think they would punt. I think if they get 4th and 2, I think they're going to go.
Oh, the guy on the chains turned it to 4th. And I was like, what?
Here is a quarterback keeper. He turns up and
nice job, David Hall.
And Hall's going to bring him short of the 4.
I think they punt.
Boy, I hope they do.
They're not going out there yet, but I mean there they go.
There they go. So the Tigers, with the second time they've stopped. Now you want to be careful here.
Jump off sides.
Yeah, you got to watch for a hard count or something like that.
Well, and their punter is their quarterback, so I mean.
Yeah, we're set up. We're not even set up with anybody deep.
I'm okay with that.
I am too. And it's a quick kick, and it's just going to roll, but that's all right. We stopped them.
Hey.
Ball's going to go inside. That's where we started our last time at the 17. We'll start there again. 5:40 to go in the third. Oh, now that touchdown before the half. Oh, my goodness.
That's right. It would be 28, most likely to 35 right now. I know the score's 35-22, so you realistically could have been 30. 35-30. Trying to get enough guys in the huddle here, or I guess some guys are coming out.
Wow, okay.
It's like hockey out there. We got a whole lineup change.
Well, it's 1st and 10 Prairie Grove, starting at their own 17.
Hamrick's in it, tied in this time.
5:39 to go in the third.
We moved.
Oh, my goodness.
We jumped. Was that Medina again? Looked like our left tackle. It was Medina once again. Dang it, dude. We got Hamrick in. We got David Hall in on offense.
His new nickname would be Tone Loke.
Oh, man. Most people are not going to get this, Lynn.
Got to be a child of the 80s. And here is the give, and they're going to get him in the backfield.
Is that Foster?
33,
it is. Trying to get him to the outside, run him at halfback that time, and it just wasn't there.
Well, it's going to be second down and about 19 for the Tigers. Well, they got a long way to go here, Ryan. We got to find something here to drive it down the field. We get back in it.
How did we lose 9 yards on first down?
Well, because we had a penalty first, remember?
Oh, that's right. I was like, man, I'm like, how? That did not seem like it.
Here is the give. And it's going to be 3rd and long.
That was Foster Lehman for a carry of about 4 yards there. Bring up 3rd and 15.
And number 39, Adam Trammell on the tackle. 3rd down.
Sorters, your typical 3rd down conversion guy. Haven't been able to get a good pass out to him tonight for him to catch. They've all kind of been errant on the outside. The wind tonight, too, is pretty rough. I don't see us throwing to him.
Well, it's 3rd down, and let's call it 15. Laird rolls incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th.
Number 15, Wetzel, incomplete.
It just didn't get to Wetzel.
On the coverage, number 14.
The thing that you gotta think here, Ryan, we gotta stop, and you have to take advantage of. We don't, and now they're going to get excellent field position here.
Right, and the wind's blowing like crazy, so a punt is not. I mean, it worked out in their favor. We're putting into it.
Back deep for the Blackhawks, number 11, Hunter Raines.
And they got a really good punt returner.
Number 15 to be kicking. That's Wetzel.
Wetzel to kick.
Wetzel.
And Could we get a fumble or something?
Every time you say that, I'm afraid it's going to be us.
That's a good punt. He fields it back at his own 45. It was an excellent punt. Pretty good initial covers there. Not a bad job that time.
Nope.
Number 11, that's Hunter Raines.
That's almost like an onside kick right there. So
Yeah.
I like our position there. Now let's just get another stop.
First and 10 for the Hawks on the Prairie Grove 49-yard line.
Ryan, we need a spark. You know,
Yeah, like where's that Jackson Sorters hit in the backfield like we had against Gravett? Where's that Cade Grant, ripping the ball out on an almost touchdown or a first down pass play and getting a fumble? We just need that moment. But players make plays, and right now they're not making that play.
Oh my gosh, they got 3 guys over there.
Skates almost had him in the backfield.
Oh, he didn't get as much as he's been getting, but man, we had him. He got 4 yards.
Several Tigers on the tackle.
I don't know if you saw over there, they had 3 on 2 out there on the wide.
I'm just glad they didn't see it.
Second and 6, Pea Ridge.
2nd and 6 for the Blackhawks. Under 4 minutes to go here in the third. And here's the keeper, and Busey going to bring up about, he's going to get about 4, it'd be 3rd and 2. Maybe 3rd and 3.
Hamrick on the tackle.
Blackhawks.
Well, it's 3rd down. They're probably in 4-down territory here.
Oh, yeah.
And so we'll have to stop them twice. Busey goes into the huddle. Time this play snaps will be right around 3 minutes to go here in the third. Tigers down by 2 scores.
Whew, they got it packed up in there too.
And they moved, and the Beard's going to get the first, but he's going to be brought down.
The ball carrier is a penalty flag on the field.
Oh, there's another one. There's going to be double penalties, and you can't do that, guys.
No, and I couldn't see if it was Graham who got the first flag or if it was the reaction from the other guy.
I don't know, but you know what? If both of them against them, that would help us a lot.
Well, the guy's already passed him, and the guy's still blocking Graham, so I can see why Graham Graham's already on the ground. The guy's just staying with it, which, hey, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to block him like that and make him like it.
Dead ball, unsportsmanlike. Both of them are against Pea Ridge. Oh, that one's an offsetting penalty, the second one. So, but it still brings up third and 8, so that helps us a little bit.
Could we get a stop?
Well, I don't want to speak too quickly, but we've stopped them their last 3 possessions.
Uh-oh, we found something. You probably spoke too quickly.
I did. They'll make
I don't know why you did that.
And he's straight drop. He's looking downfield. He's got it complete to Raines. And he's got the first down.
Pass complete to number 11, Hunter Raines. Number 19 on the tackle, Hall. First down, Blackhawks.
Always commotion. Getting a little chippy. Do it again and you won't play, someone says.
I think one of their guys came late and hit the back of the pile. I think that's what he was referring to.
They didn't call a penalty on it though.
Give to Beard, and Lehman was coming hard. He just he was on the wrong side of the field on that one. He wasn't, I'm saying he's coming from the far side of the field.
Right.
On the tackle.
6-yard gain.
Second down.
2nd and 5. This guy's yelling to the refs to get control. It's getting a little chippy.
He might want to get some control himself.
Oh, quarterback keeps.
Quarterback keep, and
nice hit that times that Beeson.
Beeson on the quarterback keeper. Tackle made with 17, Beeson.
And he's going to get the first down to the Prairie Grove 21.
First down, Blackhawks.
2:10 to go. Why don't y'all throw a pass?
Please.
That's why, because they go 5 yards of carry. There goes first down. Be second down and 5.
Tackle made by number 19, David Hall.
They're going to spot it.
And both teams have ran the ball really well tonight. I mean, I can't take anything away from either side, really. The defenses have not been good for either team as far as stopping the run. The difference is we've made the mistakes to kind of shoot ourselves in the foot and not score or to not sustain a drive. They have not.
They stopped us twice, though. I mean, in the mid part of the second quarter, they stopped us 2 times, and because they did us a 3-and-out once, and they played. Oh my gosh, the guy's by himself. And Beard is in the end zone. Touchdown, Pea Ridge.
Touchdown, number 2, Samuel Beard.
Another late flag. And
there is a penalty flag on the field.
I'm going to assume it's a touchdown and an after the play, but because it was a late flag, but it could have been a hold there.
I doubt it. I would say it's probably just they're blocking a long time after the play. Prairie Grove's getting a little frustrated with it. So there's words and there's pushing and shoving. I understand. They're making you like
foul
it.
Against the Tigers. Touchdown will stand for Beard.
That makes it 41-22. Pea Ridge.
You know, Prairie Grove has really missed some opportunities in this game. One opportunity was the last time we had the ball, a chance to pull in a touchdown. We did nothing with that possession.
Interception in the hands.
And
2 fumbles by them that we didn't get on.
And the other big one, I think they're going for 2. The other one, they're going for 2. Beard, he's in.
Can we call it a kick 6? Because he did kick it up in the air. I know that's a little sour for you, but
no. But the big opportunities we missed, to me, is I thought the last time we could have pulled in the course right before the half. Those 2, and you got a tie game.
The interception miss, though,
that was
changes
huge.
the whole complexion of that big stop that Cade Grant had against Gravitt. That's the kind of game-changing event that would have been. And that's a sophomore just not quite getting there and making the play. You know, if you got a healthy, strong, full class of juniors and seniors out there with experience, they probably make that play.
Blackhawks be number 19. That's
Halbert takes that one to the house. Bryant takes that one to the house. Disney takes that one to the house. You know, there's just some guys that they really did individually make some big plays sometimes, and then the team stuck together. We have a good group of kids. We really do. There's just not those guys that are making those big-time one-on-one plays. Now, I say that, and then Foster will take it to the house. Keandre every once in a while
Keandre made it. I'll tell you what,
take it to the house.
That touchdown catch he made a while ago, the concentration Keandre had on that was excellent.
And then defensively, though, defensively is probably where we're missing it the most.
Beeson, I think Beeson has returned every kick tonight.
Number 17, Beeson.
And he slipped down there. But
on the tackle for the Blackhawks, 39, Adam Tremble.
We got 1:11 to go here in the third quarter. Tigers are down by 3 scores, 43-22. Boy, I'll have to go back in my histories. And I want to say our average points given up this year is maybe the highest. Wow. Matter of fact, I'll shut my computer down. It's the highest it's been in a long time.
And we goose-egged Green Forest. No, we gave up a point at the end, didn't we? Still, even with that, it's still probably bad.
And there is a give. Foster Lehman picks up about 5 or 6.
Number 33, Foster Lehman.
Good job that time by the line on first down, getting a little bit of a crease, and Foster, moving the pile.
2nd and 4 coming up for the Prairie Grove Tigers.
43-22, Tigers down. We probably got 2 more plays in this quarter. We'll be going into the fourth quarter down by 3 scores, and boy, it's just been a Seems like an uphill battle since the beginning of the game. Another give, and this time dropped.
Got him that time. Blitz off the outside. He gets to Lehman.
Stop made by number 26, Gavin Warden.
Man, if we could have faked that time, that would have been the perfect pass opportunity with that blitz on the outside. Now, you don't know that then. That's hindsight. I'm not saying we should have. I'm just saying that's one of those times where the play action pass would have been beautiful.
Warden made a really nice play that time. And I don't know if they had the stunt on there. That looks like they did. And they just made the right defensive call. That's going to be the end of the third quarter. Pea Ridge leads Prairie Grove 43-22.
Zing Broadband is a proud sponsor of area schools and is excited to offer incredible fast internet speeds. Our students can focus on what really matters, knowing that Zing Broadband can keep up with them. We recognize the hard work and dedication of our students and athletes, and we've built a network to deliver their demand. Zing Broadband proudly serves our local communities and supports all their endeavors.
To buy a new recliner, a sofa, or maybe you need a box springs and mattress. Well, look no further than Harton Furniture in Prairie Grove. Terry Harton works hard to keep his showroom fully stocked, so if you pick something out, you can go home with it right then. But also, custom orders are no problem. If there's something you want, he can have it in just a few days. With over 20 years in the furniture business, great customer service, and excellent prices, Harton Furniture is the place for you. Located on Highway 62 between Farmington and Prairie Grove. Come by Harton Furniture. He'll treat you right. Harton Furniture is a proud supporter of Prairie Grove Tiger Athletics.
Okay, we're about to start the fourth quarter. Prairie Grove, 3rd down and 3, ball at their own 20, just outside the 28-yard line. We're just looking at some stats. Beard at 199 through 3 quarters.
Shiloh's up 42-18 on Gentry right now.
It was at one time 28.
It was tight for a minute. Green Forest is losing to Lincoln 41-6. Knox will give to Foster.
He's not going to make it. So that's going to bring up 4th down, and Tigers will probably punt here.
Bring up 4th down.
Why? Might as well go for it, guys.
Here they come. The punter is coming on.
Oh, goodness. They won't even put anybody back deep this time.
Well, we're down to 11 minutes, 25 seconds to go in the game.
There he goes.
And now sending a guy back deep. It is Adams. Joe Adams is back deep. Adams fields it at the 34. Adams got a little room. Oh, there's a block in the back. And there's flags all over the field. And he gets in, and a horse collar. There are flags everywhere.
All over the field.
Yeah, Keandre got a good clip.
Yeah, and then Wetzel, I think, got a horse collar down in the end zone. So.
Yes, it is. Good job.
I believe that gentleman should go down to his doctor and get his blood pressure checked.
He's a little loud.
Yeah.
Trying to see who's in the end zone down.
I guarantee you that top number is over.
It is Wetzel.
That top number on that blood pressure's got to be over $150 for sure.
Wetzel's coming off. The flags are going to be a block in the back.
There's a bunch of block in the backs on Pea Ridge, and there was a horse collar in. I would think, believe it or not, I would have thought that would have all been just offsetting penalties, but I guess not.
No, because the hold has to be called. Because if that hold's not there, maybe we make a tackle. So it takes precedence over the horse collar. The horse collar doesn't even the horse collar doesn't even play at all because of the block.
Yeah, but Ryan, if we'd have done a personal foul down there, they would have called the personal foul. So
no. Once the hold happened, once the block in the back happened, it takes precedence because it keeps us. Now, if that's a behind the play personal foul, that's different. but because that impacted the chance for him to make the tackle, that one, after that, nothing else matters.
The penalty is against the Blackhawks.
He's still begging for his horse collar down there. And
they called a targeting also, it looked like, on the Blackhawks.
well, they're going to back them all the way up to the 18-yard line.
1st and 10 for the Blackhawks on their own 18-yard line.
This is their worst starting field position of the night. First and 10 for Pea Ridge. Looks like he's checking off. Raines goes in motion. Fumble! No, he gets it to him. Raines going to pick up about 2 or 3 yards there.
Raines on the carry, number 11. 33, Lehman on the tackle. 2nd and 7 coming up. For the
2nd and
Blackhawks.
7 for the Blackhawks. Under 11 minutes to go here in the ball game. Pea Ridge up 43 to 22. Second down and 7. There's Beard, and Beard right up the middle. Beard is going to go.
Oh, we tackle ourselves right there.
And Beard goes.
Who is that? That's Falk and Beeson. Just
Touchdown, number 2, Samuel Beard.
Beard just went 81 yards. He's got to be close to 300 yards in this game alone. With that long run, he was already at 199, so he's knocking on the door of a 3. Boy, it's been a long time since we've probably given up 300 yards rushing.
no, that's just to one guy.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
It's probably been a long, long time since then. 10 minutes, 10 seconds to go. So, man, Prairie Grove we just keep piling the injuries on.
The injured player is number 17, Ethan Beeson. Let's give him a round of applause.
Reyes on the kick. It's up, and it's good.
Point after is good.
50-22, Pea Ridge up. Let's take a timeout.
Zing Broadband is a proud sponsor of area schools and is excited to offer incredible fast internet speeds. Our students can focus on what really matters, knowing that Zing Broadband can keep up with them. We recognize the hard work and dedication of our students and athletes, and we've built a network to deliver their demand. Zing Broadband proudly serves our local communities and supports all their endeavors.
Reyes will be the kicker for Pea Ridge. Keandre Caves. I'm trying to look at the other guys.
We just keep getting guys hurt.
We do. Wetzel, and there's one more guy over there. I don't got a number on. Back deep for Prairie Grove.
10-10 to go in the ball game. Tigers are down by 4 scores now. It's 28 points. And Ryan, it looks like, let's see, Keandre fumbles it. He picks it up at the 5. Keandre dropped at the 16. Nice tackle that time.
25 on a return, Hobbs. Tackle made by number 26, Gavin Warden.
Warden again.
His
We've called his
first
name a
down.
few times tonight for
Prairie
Pea
Grove.
Ridge.
He's made some big plays.
Ryan Wood now looking like Prairie Grove's going to drop a 3rd in a row to Pea Ridge for the first time since 1990. So next week's game, we talked about this one being for seeding with the way Gentry's played. looks like seeding will be on the line next week.
Well, this is the battle for second.
That
Next
was
week will be the battle for third.
Yeah.
And then you might end up having a battle for fourth at the end of the season.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Handoff. Harger. Not much going. You know,
On the carry, number 35,
Ryan, they gave up a
Harger.
lot early in the game, up the middle and throughout, but they've shut down a little bit
21,
more.
Matt Nunley, and 13, David Snar.
Well,
on
and that's been the
tackle.
difference in the game.
for the
We talked
Blackhawks.
about it, who's going to get the stops, and they did.
2nd and
They're the
10.
ones that got the stops.
I'm chuckling. I'm watching the Pea Ridge cheerleaders there, and they're all out of sync down there. It's like the music's going one way and they're going the other.
So good, so good, so good.
I can do it.
Oh, my goodness. Harger will come out. To be honest with you, I'm not running a lot of first team
Yeah,
backs right now. We got them all in, but I'm not. Falk, I think, will come in and run halfback.
I'll tell you this. Right now, with the way that we are injury-wise, you almost
Concede.
yeah, you do. And there's Laird rolling. He's in trouble. He's dropped.
Quarterback number 10, Laird, is sacked.
Laird.
Number 26, Gavin Warden.
Rolling to that
Number
side
32,
is
Mason
tough,
Harris.
guys. Coach is going to have to go back and just say, all right, I'm going to have to get out of that habit.
Bring up 3rd down.
That's not
for
the
Tigers.
play for that guy.
Well, we're down to 9 minutes to go in the game, and the remaining schedule next week, Prairie Grove host Gentry, then travel
The junior high Blackhawks
to that
will be at home
favorite
Thursday
trip
night
that we
against
do up to
Lincoln.
Berryville, and then
the
we'll
senior
close at
Blackhawks will
home
be traveling to
against Lincoln.
Berryville next week.
Pea Ridge has Berryville and Green Forest over the next 2 weeks.
Somebody making some yards right there. Is that Falk?
I think so, Falk. And then they close the season at Shiloh, which will be for the conference championship. And
33
based on what
on
I've seen
Terry
so
Langdon.
far, I think you'll have Shiloh as a
Bring up
first
4th
seed,
down.
Pea Ridge as a 2nd seed. Prairie Grove's going to punt ball at the 12, 8 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the ball game. So, yeah, I think at this point, Ryan, with the injuries that we have, you might just concede it, and it's partially blocked, and they're going to return it.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow. You know what? Good job that time by Pea Ridge. We kind of got a little bit, that was
By
number 4.
14, Joe Adams returns.
Joe
by number
Adams.
7, Jake Ingram.
He partially
First down
blocked it.
Blackhawks.
You don't see that very often, a partial block that landed right into the guy's hands, right into Ingram's hand, and Ingram's got him knocking on the door. And Pea Ridge scores here and gets the extra point. We'll have a running clock, Ryan.
I would say I'm speechless, but I'm speechless. Gosh.
First down for the Blackhawks.
And
They still got Busey in, though. I'd have him out. I mean, I guess it's only 5 yards.
well, Busey throws complete. Oh, oh!
It looked like
Wow.
Number 88, Braden Rouse, incomplete.
it is getting cooler and cooler up here. Next week, we got to bring the jacket.
Next week, I will.
I'll bring the jacket.
I will not be here next week.
That's right. Me and Joey, we'll man it. We'll bring jackets. We'll be at home, though. We'll be inside. It'll be nice and toasty. Make sure Miles gets up there early and turns that heater
And
on.
a touchdown for Pea Ridge.
Number 34.
That
Daniel
is-
De Leon for the Blackhawks.
Daniel De Leon takes it in, and that's going to give, if Pea Ridge makes the extra point, Ryan, we are in the mercy rule. And
You know, it's good. It's a long drive. If you're going to lose by a lot, you might as well get mercy ruled.
so Pea Ridge going to celebrate a win tonight. And this will be the last, unless I haven't seen the schedule for next year, but this might be the last time we play them for a while. They'll step up to 5A. They'll be in the same conference with Farmington, I imagine, next year.
Right.
Number 19, Carlos Reyes is good.
Reyes. He's got a couple extra points tonight.
Yeah.
His leg's going to be sore.
I was going to say, well, he's got 7 extra points. They went for 2 once.
And he's got about 9 kickoffs.
And Beeson's got
8
9
kickoffs.
returns because they've all gone to Beeson. I don't think Beeson's on the field this time, though. Yeah, he is. He's over there.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Dude's barely been able to hold down food for 2 weeks, and he's out there returning punt after punt.
Backing for the Tigers is number 25, Hobbs. Number 15, Wetzel. 17, Beeson. Kicking off for the Pea Ridge Blackhawks will be number 19, that's Carlos Reyes.
Well, we can hear the Tiger band cheering over here.
Well, Reyes getting ready to kick, and it goes to Beeson.
Imagine that.
Nope. Actually, it's going to go over Beeson's
Hey,
head.
his leg's finally warmed up.
By number 19, Carlos Reyes. Be first down for the Tigers.
I'm surprised a tick didn't go off the clock there. You know, the score is going to end up being, you know, a mercy rule game. I just think Prairie Grove had opportunities. They really had opportunities to be in it.
Yeah.
But
First half especially. First half determined a lot of our opportunities going into the second half, and then we just kind of didn't have it. You know what I mean? Like that's.
I'll tell you what, I'm a little surprised. Well, and maybe we don't have anybody else, but we got all starters in there still.
Well, our backup quarterback is injured.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That's Wetzel.
And I guess, yeah, I guess if Knox were to get hurt, I guess it would probably be Sorters in there, wouldn't it?
Yeah, yeah, that's probably your third down. We have another guy, I'm trying to think. He threw that beautiful pass in the black and gold game, and everybody got excited. Number 9, Alex Helms, he may be injured, though, just, you know, assuming. Not having Redfern tonight at safety did make a big difference, though. I mean, I know we haven't said his name a lot, but he would have made a difference. Just another guy back there.
7 minutes to go in the game, and some lights just went out around here somewhere.
Number 35, the ball carrier, Jared Harder.
Trying to save on some money.
On the tackle, number 44, Chandler
I can
Snow.
no longer read.
We are in the dark.
Yeah. It's third down for Prairie Grove. Third down and 5. Knox going to be in the shotgun. He is a straight run for Knox Laird. Laird has got the first down. Oh, my.
Nice.
Number 10, Knox Laird.
Laird.
Quarterback keeper. Tackle made by 44, Chandler Snow.
So Laird gets the
And
first
number
down for the
14,
Tigers, and
Joe
we're halfway
Adams.
through the fourth quarter, 6 minutes to go in the game.
First down for the Tigers.
It's still so weird why all of our guys are in. Now Simrad's in. He's a first/second.
But yeah, all of our first guys are in, and there's again to Foster Lehman.
He's one I definitely wouldn't have running the ball right now, just because he just came out of protocol.
Number 33,
you know,
Foster
Yeah.
Lehman on the carry.
Well, Lehman's got over 100 yards tonight.
David Wood.
Harger's got over 100 yards tonight.
Second and 2.
You would think that's a recipe for success.
Not when the guy on the other team has 291 yards. Beard has
my
rushing.
gosh.
And they got somebody else on there. How many does
Busey? Busey's got over 100.
Busey's got 144. So, yeah, they got just yeah, when you have 200-yard rushers, you almost guaranteed a victory, but not tonight. Laird rolling to his left. He squares up, throws, incomplete.
Landon you're going to have to make the play. I know the pass, it wasn't beautiful, but it's there and it's catchable. So you better make it. You don't get many opportunities, so you better make it.
This guy running the clock will be really good at the mercy rule because he lets it run all the time anyway. So. No, I'm sorry. He has 117 yards. Miles just informed me, not 144.
Foster's got 129 and Harder's got 146. That's crazy to have that and be struggling this much.
And be a mercy rule game. I mean, Laird, he's going to look to throw, overthrows.
He had a guy.
Pass intended number 41, Hamrick, incomplete.
Hamrick was the intended receiver.
4th and 2.
4th down and 2 for the Tigers.
Good play call right there. I mean, you had multiple options that time, just not good execution.
We're down to 4 minutes to go. And as I mentioned, next week, Prairie Grove hosts Gentry. You and Joey will be calling that one as I'll be out of town.
Lehman and Harder still in the backfield.
And to give to Harger, it's going to depend on the spot.
35 on the carry.
That far side looks like it's right there. I bet they give it to him.
I hope they do.
Sympathy.
On the tackle, number 32, Mason Harris.
Now they're bringing in their subs.
No, I almost think that's their. Maybe it is. Yeah, it is.
I was going to say.
They kind of brought some guys out that were first teamers, and then they kind of ran them back out.
Well, we're down to 3 minutes, 15 seconds. Ryan, this will be the 5th loss of the season. There's 3 games left. And Laird, I'll add a little.
Same play. Got Hamrick again.
He's got it this time, and it's complete down to the 40.
Pass complete to number
What I was going to say
41,
is,
Hamrick.
Ryan, after the
On the
first or
tackle,
the second
number
game of the
7, Jake
season,
Ingram.
and we
First
kind of
down for
got
the
blown out there
Tigers.
by Dardanelle, knowing that Gentry only lost to 3 to him, I knew at that point that next week's game against Gentry, while the Gentry game over the past decade has almost been a given for Prairie Grove, not this year. I think next week is definitely going to be a battle, and the Tigers need to get healthy.
That's a lot of it, and we're not, and I don't think we'll be by next week either.
And here's a wing back reverse.
Simrad's
got some room. He's looking for
the sideline.
He's all the way down to the 13.
Number 12 on the carry, that's Simrad. On the tackle, number 16, Caleb
Good
Neal.
job that time by
First
Simrad
down
getting a
for
carry.
the Tigers.
Well, Tigers are going to try to punch one more in as we get down close to the 2-minute mark. Ryan, who are you looking for a player of the game?
I mean,
we can do a split.
Our 2 running backs did go off tonight. It's just unfortunate that the team as a whole didn't also, and the defense, they just don't hold the rope anymore. So,
and there's the give. Falk on his feet. He gets down to the 14-yard line. Minute 45 to go in the game.
So I'm going with my running backs. Why did both running backs get those? Again, the line did a good job there early. So I'm not leaving them out. But the home run, the next 60 yards was on the running backs. The first 5, the line. The next 60 was on Foster and Keandre. So
David Roofing's player of the game, Foster Lehman, and Jared Harger.
I said Keandre.
And there is the nothing going. Again, we want to recognize our sponsors: PG Telco, Prairie Grove Christian Church, Kimball Mechanical Systems, Hutchins Construction, Prairie Grove Auto CarQuest, Harton's Furniture, Faithful Auto, David's Roofing, sponsor of halftime, and the player of the game, which we have players of the game, Harger and Lehman. We may have 2 more plays.
Asher Sam was on the carry that time.
And it's going to be a quick throw, incomplete. Nope. And also, again, our crew tonight, appreciate Josie Graham on producing, Dylan Moore on the camera, Kyle McCarver on the scoreboard, our director, Miles Eubanks. We'll have 1 more play.
We got McKay here, too, for moral support.
McKay's here to drain my wallet.
That concession stand food is nice.
And we're going to try to get one in the end zone. Laird throws it. The Sorters Incomplete.
Yeah, we got a flag. Untimed down, baby. The guy tried to take his head off before the pass was even there. If you watch the replay here, Sorter's on that little deep slant. He's there a little early.
Well,
I'm sure Pea Ridge is like, dude, why are you doing that? Hey, it's like practice now. We're just trying to make some plays.
Penalty against the Blackhawks.
13.7 seconds to go in the game. Prairie Grove trying to get one more in the end zone. It's 4th down and 9. Well, no, it's going to be first down after the penalty, my fault. And it's a half a distance of the goal, so it's an automatic first down, I think, on a pass. They're not going to give them the automatic first down, though. And leave it at 4th. I thought pass interference was automatic first down. Maybe not in high school.
Can't remember. You know, if
it's not. Obviously, it's not.
If it's 15 yards, though, it would be.
But it's half distance.
But it's half the distance.
And there is Falk. Give him 6. Hey, there's Falk into the end zone.
Yeah, number 20.
That's a nice little. Oh, he just ran. He just ran time off the clock after the play's dead. He already announced who scored the touchdown, and he still ran time off the clock. This guy's great. Hey, I would love to end it early. Don't get me wrong, but that's it. That's ethically not correct.
We're going to try to make it 30 here. 57-28. There's the give. Can he cut it up? Falk ain't going to get there. 57-28. And he ran some more on an extra point.
Did he really? Oh, my goodness. On the extra point. Since when has the clock ran on an extra point? And it doesn't even matter. It's just ironic. This is ridiculous. Oh, my goodness. He put it back on. We called him out. He's been doing it all game long.
Oh, my gosh.
And it's not even like they needed the help. That's the difference. Now, okay, maybe it did help him in the first half. We could have scored right there. He did cut us out some time there, but my goodness. That's all right. He's got to lay his head down on his pillow tonight.
Number 2, that's Samuel Beard. Number 11, Hunter Rain. And number 19, that's Carlos Reyes.
Calculate it and I'll do it.
Number 17, Beeson.
Reyes back to receive.
Hopefully they don't go all the way for a touchdown.
You're still alive. I can still hear you. Beeson will kick it off. Onside this one. Squib it. Why even kick it deep?
Here comes the kick. Beeson. That's Warden. And hold him up for a couple more. That's going to do it.
Ball game.
Ball game again. Our players of the game: Foster Lehman, Jared Harger. Here's the stats. Laird 4 for 15, 99 yards.
But you look at the total offense for both teams.
They're not that much difference. 478 for Pea Ridge, 453 for Prairie Grove.
That's embarrassing for both defenses. The difference is theirs was timely plays.
6 for 12. And then, but the big story, let's just skip on down to it. Samuel Beard, 27 carries, 281 yards, averaged 10.4 a carry. 3 touchdowns. And Busey for them had 117. Prairie Grove, 147 for Harger, 129 for Lehman, 49 for Simrad, 16 for Keandre. Laird had 8 yards tonight. On the receiving end, 2 for Wetzel for 53, and 1 for Keandre, and a touchdown, 33. That's going to do it again for our crew. Ryan Cook, I'm Lynn Gregson. Have a great night, and go Tigers!